stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch.
And welcome. This will be a test here. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hopefully Jeff will be able to hear this here. If you can tell me when you can hear my voice. Test 1, 2. Sounds good? The video look good? Okay, we'll be back. 6:45 kickoff. Our pregame show.
With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yamhill today, it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kick in. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yamhill today, it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride.
pitch it. It's going to be here inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! And there's the run there by Eric Moon. On the far side. And Bizon's going to look. He's going to stutter. He's going to fake it, put it back in his pocket, throws to the right side, has a receiver into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! Pay dirt. Bizon is going to throw it to the right side, has a receiver into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! Perfect pass there, Bizon to Nate Rump. Down and 5 from the 15. Bizon's going to throw. He steps in out of this pressure, comes to the right, throws to the right, has a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Grizzlies. And it's going to be handoff right up the middle into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Grizzlies. Bizon's going to hand it off to Bradley. He's going to roll around the right side. He's going to fall forward. Does he get it? Touchdown, Grizzlies! Marcus Bradley with the run and a score for McMinnville. And welcome to tonight's action live from Liberty High School. Brian Erickson along with Jeff Ivey here for tonight's action. And glad to have you here on this beautiful Friday night. Welcome, Jeff.
Well, thank you, Brian. It's good to be back. But it is a gorgeous night here up at Liberty High School in Hillsboro, just on the other side of 26. Across the way, we also saw some football at Portland State's Hillsboro Stadium over there. So a lot of football going around on in the state tonight, including this conference opener for both teams.
Yeah, both teams is right. One team comes in at 3-1, the other 1-3.
Yeah, but it was a good win last week, Brian, for McMinnville. McMinnville kind of had been, I don't know, dominated. I don't know if that's the right word, but they had really gone up against some tough teams in the state. I think their 3 teams prior to last week at McKay were ranked 11, 12, and 19 in the state. And tonight I think we take on number 10 Liberty or some, in that range. And so their schedule got a little easier last week, and they did what they were supposed to do, and that was walk away with a really good win, put 40 points up on the board, and more importantly, put the goose egg up on the Royal Scots.
Yeah, that was key for this Grizzly team. So also key tonight is, can they keep that momentum running?
Correct. And, they're on the road. They face a tough test in a good Liberty team. Liberty's been good for the last 4, 5, 6 years. We've been looking back over things, but it is a new ball game. A win can just do a lot for your mental climate, I guess, and I'll be excited to see how they come out here tonight and play against a Liberty team that's going to want to, make a statement early probably in this football game as well.
Yeah, a statement's going to be the key thing. They come in after winning against Beaverton last week, 44-27. Mm-hmm. They lost to Clackamas, a good Clackamas team, 47-33. Before that, they defeated Jefferson 53-30 and Barlow 14-0. So this is a Liberty team that will put up some points.
Right, it is, and that's going to be the challenge for the McMinnville defense. We saw them able to get the ball around to several different wide receivers last week, as Drew Bazan probably had his best game of the year, finishing that game 21 of 29 for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air with 1 interception, and pass completion percentage of just over 72%, Brian, last week. For the year, Drew is 55 of 104 for 643 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and completing about 53% of his passes. But he's going to be going to need some help in this ball game from his wide receivers. Of course, Dylan Ferreira is out tonight, was out last week, but Ryder Darnell had a good game last week, as did Ben McKay, 84 reception yards on 6 receptions and a touchdown. Grant Yoakum also had a good game, 3 receptions for 49. And I mentioned Ryder Darnell with 6 receptions for 46 last week, Brian. So he's going to need production from all of those guys. Get that ball spread around. Get Liberty's defense wondering where the ball is going to go. And then, of course, they always want to get that running game on track. McMinnville's kind of had a hard time this year. They've gone through a lot of running backs in the backfield. Maybe they've settled on Riley Austin now. Last couple weeks he's been in there and has done a good job. He's 87 yards, just on 13 carries. He averages almost 7 yards a carry.
Wow.
So if he can come in and continue that kind of momentum, look for good things to maybe happen for McMinnville tonight.
Yeah, and it's going to be the key is to stay healthy and take control of the game and then dominate on the offensive line.
It is, and we were talking, there's a lot of guys walking around in street clothes from McMinnville tonight, 3 of them offensive linemen. And they only brought, looked like we counted 10 offensive/defensive linemen. So depth could be an issue tonight, getting tired as the game wears on. But you got to focus on what's in front of you with the hand that you've been dealt. And Ty Tomlin does a good job of coaching up his players to be able to do that. So we'll see how that plays into it tonight. But definitely an offensive line can do a good job of helping quarterbacks and receivers and running backs. They get big holes. They keep the pressure off. They give time for Bazan to make good passes. 3 keys to tonight's ballgame.
Should be fun. Well, we're going to see how it all pans out. Thanks for joining us here on yamhilltoday.com and also AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville. And we'll be back with more of the pregame show coming up right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
If you are looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
As we come back here, they just had the national anthem, Jeff, and they're getting ready for kickoff. If you didn't see our Grizzlies out here yet,
no,
they should be coming out here shortly, and unlike them, usually they're one of the first teams out here.
Yeah, they usually like to come up and gather in their little circle on their end of the end zone and do their warm-ups. But maybe Coach Tomlin has one last parting word or two that he wants to say to the team to come out tonight to give them some encouragement to go up against this Liberty Falcon football team, Brian. Looking at some of the season-long stats, a couple of things that stand out to me. McMinnville, and this is a little bit of a skewed stat, so take this. McMinnville averages 29.5 minutes a game with the ball.
Wow.
Their opponent's only about 18.5 minutes, but a lot of that has come in the second half when the clock is running, and McMinnville goes on those longer drives that can get 7-8 minutes. So that's a little bit misleading stat. The other stat, though, is their passing offense is better than their defense's passing, or their opponent's passing offense. McMinnville averaging about 160 yards per game. Their opponent's 150 yards per game. The big difference, though, is the number of plays per team. McMinnville has run 214 offensive plays.
Uh-huh.
They put up 60 points.
Okay.
Their opponents, 139 offensive
Oh,
plays
geez.
and
I
put
know.
up 146 points. So McMinnville has almost 20 plays per game more than their opponents. And that kind of gives you a little idea of, at times how the offense has struggled to be able to move the ball. But we are in league play, and this, you know what? 1-3, you're not out of the playoffs at all.
No, you're not.
Playoffs start tonight in all sense for McMinnville. You get a couple wins, and you might be the number 3 seed out of this league. So every game is important from here on out. Not that the games before this weren't important, but they don't play the big role that that these 5 remaining games do play on the season for McMinnville. 3 of the next 5 games are at home.
I know. It's kind of nice.
It's very nice.
Should be fun. It should be a good time here tonight as the captains are meeting there at center field now to do the coin flip. The Grizzlies are in their white uniforms, red numbers, red pants, and also the white helmets with the red stripe down the middle of it. And the Falcons are in their dark blue garb and baby blue helmets and baby blue or Columbia blue numbers.
Get the coin toss there, and it looks like McMinnville won the toss.
There we go.
And they're going to defer to the second half. So we're going to see the offense for Liberty come out on the field to start the game tonight.
All righty. Want to thank you for watching and listening once again here. This is AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville as well as YamhillToday.com. Glad to have you here for tonight's action. Should be fun. And, Jeff, looking forward to a good start here by this Grizzly team.
I'd like to see the defense come out and go 3 and out, Brian, quite honestly, and get the ball for their offense. So we'll see if they can meet my demands, so to speak.
There we go. And it is a beautiful night here as we look around, and maybe I'll zoom out a little bit so we can do a little bit of that. We have a little bit of time here. It's just a nice night over, what was that, 26 behind us, right?
Yep, 26 behind us. So we're looking kind of out into the Portland Hills there, the West Portland Hills on the side of us. But, little overcast, but the temperature is very comfortable for October, first game of October. No rain expected. And nice little crowd over there on the McMinnville side. And as I look down here, pretty decent crowd filling in for Liberty as well.
It is, and it's a great night as we get ready for the kickoff here as the Grizzlies, a little bit different here tonight. Usually they come out there and do the circle like you said. They're coming straight out here. Came out a little bit late.
They did.
And we'll see, trying to mix things up a little bit. That's not a bad thing.
No, and they just took 2 minutes off the clock that were remaining to start the game. Both teams were out on the field. Let's get ready to play this game.
There's a reason we didn't go to break.
That's right.
We got burned by that last week.
Not only just last, we've been burned by that before. So.
Oh yes. The game clock is just
it's just minor details.
Yeah, just a detail. Just it's a suggestion, right?
Something.
All right. As we get ready to get things started, Eric Moon is going to kick off for McMinnville, and I would like to tell you who's back there, but I've got a post in my way here on the 18.
As do I.
All righty, as they kick off, and it's going to be taken from the up back. He's going to go across the 30, 35, still on his feet, and then taken down around the 36-yard line, and that's where the Falcons will begin their drive.
Nesta Nelson there with a really nice job of maintaining the edge because it looked like the return was here to the near side, and he just kept that returner pinned in with good coverage in the backfield by that kickoff team.
That was Mackay Perry who returned the ball.
I think last year Mackay kind of had his way with the Grizzlies, if I remember correctly.
All righty, as they get ready to go in shotgun formation, they're going to hand it off here on the near side and trying to get it across the outside. Does break a tackle, a second tackle, a third tackle, thing out of bounds. And then a huge hit here. And let's see, he is still down, and the flag comes flying in. The hit was on Bradley Thompson who made the hit. And they are going to get the flag out there. Quarterback is Jackson James, the sophomore for the Falcons.
That was a dangerous play there. Glad to see Mackay Perry back up.
Yeah.
But he got Got a first down there. Looked like they're going to mark him out at the 45-yard line for a 10-yard run, and then they're going to tack on 15 against McMinnville there.
Mackay also, Jeff, going right back into the backfield, so looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's good to see that he's okay, because that was really awkward tackle there late out of bounds by the McMinnville player.
Well, after that, they moved the ball all the way to the 40-yard line of the Grizzlies. As they come in here now, and as we say, Jackson James, shotgun formation. He drops back. He's going to look. He's going to step up into the pocket, and he's going to keep it. He's going to get hit in from behind, and it's going to be dropped back for a sack, a loss of a yard there.
Well, that's the one thing McMinnville's got going for him with Jackson James. Just a sophomore, 5'11", so not real tall. Going to be important for him to maybe run a little bit more, pull the ball down.
Bradley Fish swam in there and got the sack.
Nice.
Thank you. All righty, 2 receivers on the far side for the Falcons. The sophomore quarterback, shotgun formation. He's gonna fake the handoff, and he's going to be right there, and they're going to get a big gain across the 30, 25, 20, down to the 15-yard line. A nice run there, and coming up there and pointing the first down is
another Jackson Rico.
Okay, Rico. All right, thank you.
Yep. How many times have you seen the name Jackson on a football team?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're seeing it twice here tonight because they have been, so far, pretty effective. James, shotgun formation, is going to take it. He's going to throw it right across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Led his receiver just a little too far there.
Post was in the way.
Yeah, it got kind of in the way there, too. We do have a couple posts that are hanging here.
I'm going to lean back this way a little bit more.
That was Luke Newport.
Luke, okay.
All righty, here we go. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons. And it's going to be a fake handoff. Going to throw it to Newport on the far side. He's going to catch it. He breaks inside the 10-5 touchdown. Really too easy there. He had one guy, but there is a flag in the backfield on the 22-yard line.
We might have a hold there, huh?
And they're going to wave it off.
Then why'd you throw it? Okay.
Every game we've had a wave off, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
Yep.
How's that? See?
Yeah, look at you. You're growing.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm right, though.
Yes, you are.
And I have a poll kind of behind the goalpost, so you'll tell me how it goes, right?
I will.
They get ready now to kick the extra point.
Lean out here a little bit.
As they slowly get in there.
There was somebody just moved, but they missed that. Kick is up. Kick is good.
All righty. And just like that, makes our score 7-0 in favor of the Falcons on top of our Grizzlies with 10:45 left to go in the first quarter. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
Big Box's Keith Urban guitars.
Big Box is music.
Big Box's Hello Kitty loungers.
Big Box is recliners.
Big Box Returns is leather and fabric sectionals.
Big Box is pillows.
Big Box Returns, probably the best store in the entire world. Probably.
We got a reverse thrown on by the Grizzlies on the return, and they get great return to the 44-yard line. Had them fooled there.
Yeah, they did. I'll tell you what. Nestor Nelson took the ball coming here to the near side and handed it back to Ryder Darnell going the other way, Brian, and that was a beautiful return as the kick was taken at about the 10-yard line, so 34 yards on the return there. Great field position for McMinnville to start.
Exactly what they needed. Just get a little life to get things started here in this ball game. Now trailing 7-0.
I do like that play call there to get, they just scored. Let's answer back with something positive.
I totally agree as well. As Bazan drops back, and we've got a flag flying right underneath us. Going to be against the Grizzlies. And they'll move that back. Ryder Darnell was in motion there. I don't know if that's who they called or what they did, but they are going to move it back 5.
That was one thing last week as I was listening to the game, Brian, that McMinnville, I think, only had two or three penalties the whole
not
game
many.
last week.
Yeah.
It was a really well done job there on the penalty side.
10:35 to go in the first quarter. Our score is 7-0 for McMinnville. Grant Yoakum here on the near side, just down below off screen for the Grizzlies. Darnell in motion. Here we go. Going to do a little option play. They pitch it here, and it's going to be a nice little gain across the 45, 50, still on his feet, right in front of the Liberty Falcon bench, and then hit out of bounds. And a good run there by McMinnville, and I believe that was Martin.
That was Martin, and just a quick pitch. Bazan took about 2 steps to his left and then pitched it out, and they're going to get 16. Oh, they'll put it right at the 45, so they're going to get 16 yards there on the play for the first down.
As much as I love to see Bazan just open up and air it out, I think the option is going to be where the Grizzlies go.
Yeah.
Because I think the Liberty team probably thought they are going to see the arm of Bazan.
Well, after last week, he
Yeah.
his best game of the season last week, so definitely can see why that might be a point of focus for them.
Single coverage on Yoakum on the far side. And here we go. Bazan drops back. He looks to the right. Looks to the center. He's going to be flushed out now, and he's just going to throw it away. And he throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Just barely across the line of scrimmage.
Getting a little pressure there, but nice job by the senior to not take the sack.
Coming in there and applying that pressure was Ariel Gomez, the senior, and he came in there quickly.
He did.
Going to bring up second down now. 10:19 to go. The bad thing about some of those passes is it kills the clock.
It does, and we know how we know how McMinnville kind of likes to milk the clock.
Yes, they
shorten
do.
those games, decrease the number of possessions by each team.
Here we go. Coda Spencer down below, out of screen. They're going to run the option. They're going to pitch it to Martin. Bad pitch, but right in Martin's face. But he does hold on to it, and then he gets tackled, and he's going to get a few more yards after that to about the 42, inside the 42-yard line. Gain of a couple there, maybe 3.
I was going to say, the way those players were bouncing on top of him, I thought maybe the ball had come out. Officials are talking.
It kind of looked like that at first, but nobody really reacted on the field there.
Okay, and I guess we're going to say third down.
There you go. Play on, right?
So, yep, just a 3-yard gain there for Martin. Big play here. Fourth down. 3rd and 8.
Let's see. They got 2 receivers. They're playing single coverage, Jeff.
Yes,
they
isn't
are
that crazy?
filling in that box. So now let's see if the Grizzlies can exploit that. They're saying go for it. We want you to throw it is what they're asking them to do right now. Bazan is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Down to 9:24 and counting. Bazan stops back. He looks to the center. He's got flushed out. He's going to be hit once, hit twice, taken down. They are just coming out with an all-out blitz there. Lost to 7.
Both linebackers in the middle of the field kind of gave their hand away just a bit before as they both kind of lurched forward, and they kept coming. And really, that really stymied the McMinnville offensive line there as there were 6 blue hats coming in, and only 5 to block.
That's a tough one to do as the Grizzlies now in punt formation as we're at the 8:48 mark.
Fake here?
I don't know. It's a pretty good position to do it at midfield, right?
Yeah.
Here's the snap. We have movement all over the place, and they're not going to fake it now, I don't
no,
think.
they are not.
Oh, well. Kelleher is back to kick the punt, and he's going to have to move back about 5 more yards.
Yep.
And second false start of the game, I believe.
Second false start, and then that one personal foul penalty. Already 3 penalties for 25 yards, and we're just barely 3.5 minutes into the football game.
It's a tough one. As
Yep.
James is back down at the 20-yard line for the Falcons. Keller standing at the 32. Here's the snap. It's pretty good. He gets it off. It's going to be a bad punt. Going to go right over to the 50-yard line. It was maybe... It didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it went 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. Not a good punt there. Good field position going to be had by the Falcons.
Yeah, and there was really no pressure there, so Kelleher, I think, maybe just rushed it just a little bit and Liberty's going to get excellent field position to start this drive inside the they're going to actually mark it at the 47-yard line. They're going to call that a 1-yard punt.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
we'll take it. All right, here come the Falcons out once again on their second possession of the ball game. And the Grizzlies are in single coverage as well here. And here we go with James. He's going to hand it off on the left side, going to break through, going to be a touchdown. Way too easy. Just more of a, an option or kind of he faked one way and he had two guys he could hand it off to.
Yep, and Perry took it all the way for the 47-yard touchdown there, Brian.
He showed his speed there and got the handoff and just made it look too easy, didn't he?
It was way too easy. I don't think anybody touched him coming through the line of scrimmage there. Oh, that's too bad for McMinnville's defense, who did pretty well on that opening drive.
Yeah, they really did until there as they come on to kick the extra point here. As we'll get to our score change, and yes, the post is still in the way, and the kick looks like it might be good.
It is good.
All right. And they have extended their lead. They being the Falcons, they lead now 14-0. It's a tough start for the Grizzlies, but don't go away here on YamhillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC. If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555. Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151. As we come back to action, here we go. The Falcons with the kickoff, and it's going to be hit at the 1-yard line and then bounce in the end zone barely. It took a weird hop and almost just landed on the goal line, and that would have been disaster for McMinnville. But the Grizzlies do have their second possession here now, trailing 14-0 with 8:13 to go in the first quarter.
All right. Well, Riley Martin had a good run to start the drive last time, Brian, a 16-yarder on a pitch play from Bazan coming here to the near side. We saw a couple more option tries thereafter, and it looked like Liberty had responded really well. So it'll be interesting to see what McMinnville does. But, man, they are just going single coverage everywhere in the secondary, aren't they?
Yeah, they are just filling up the box so they can do that. And they're saying, okay, throw the ball is what they're attempting the Grizzlies to do, and they haven't been able to do that yet. That press, the blitz has been huge for the Falcons as Bazan is trying to change the line at the call at the play, change the play at the line of scrimmage, I should say, as he drops back. He's got a little bit of pressure, steps up, tries to come up on there, throws over on the far side, and it's incomplete.
I think Bazan might have been a little bit better to just pull the ball down and run, Brian, because there weren't a lot of people in front of him. There's pretty good man-to-man coverage there on the outside by Liberty.
Liberty's doing a good job of just stacking that box and then filling it up for Bazan. Really, I mean, it's hard time. That's the only time I've really noticed that he's had a little bit of a lane.
Right. And, that's maybe uses athleticism. They did that a little bit against McMinnville or against McKay last week, Brian, where they kind of kept McKay off balance because Bazan was going to run every once in a while.
Here we go. Bazan shotgun formation. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it to the right side, and he's got a receiver. He catches it. He's going to break it through. Breaks one tackle, second tackle, and then out of bounds. But did he get a first down? He did. Gets about a 12-yard gain to the 32-yard line.
Ben McKay there on just a swing pass out to the flat in the backfield and gets upfield quickly. Like to see that. Get the ball in space for Ben.
He had a good game last week.
Yep.
You do need to see him get involved in this one as well.
I think he had 6 receptions, I said, last week.
Yeah. Not a bad week.
No.
Here we go. Got trips here on the near side for McMinnville. Once again, single coverage. They show blitz. Let's see if they do it. They're going to throw. It'll swing pass here, and it's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage and then taken down. Ends up the 29-yard line. Then flags come flying out. A loss of 2 back to the 30.
Yeah, a little help from the coaches here on the near side to point out a block in the back. I don't think either official saw it initially until a coach pointed it out, but I think McMinnville's going to be backing up about 10 yards.
4th penalty?
4th.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And again, that had been a point of emphasis, and they had done a good job. I think they were averaging like 4.5 penalties a game, and we're already at that point here. So they're going to be from the spot of the foul. Are they going to decline it? Oh, they decline it. So you get a 2-yard loss on the pass play. And that was, I believe that was Riley Martin on the reception out of the backfield.
Well, that brings up 2nd and 12 after the declination of the penalty.
Yeah.
Did I say it? Okay.
Yep.
Back to the 30-yard line.
Declination.
Declination. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
I don't know. What am I, an English guy?
Yeah,
No.
me neither. Here we go. 2nd down and 12 for McMinnville. 7:51 to go in the first quarter. They trail 14-0. And they bring one guy in motion. Trips now over on the far side, and Bazan's going to drop back. He's going to look. He's going to fake, and he throws it over on the far side and incomplete. Nothing there. We have another flag back at the 36-yard line.
Got a feeling they're going to decline this one too, Brian.
Another hold is what it is.
With the result of the pass being an incompletion,
Right.
3rd and 12, and McMinnville's kind of struggled on 3rd and long this year. But, well, they are going to accept it.
All right, going to bring up 2nd down as they move it all the way back to the 20-yard line. Penalties have been a big part of this here, but also this team of Liberty, they have shown that they have got some speed and some strength, too, up front.
Yep, they're getting in the backfield rather quickly. Even on that last play with Bazan rolling out to the right, the right end was just like making a beeline towards him. Uh-oh.
All right, so put away your confetti cannon
right.
and your artificial noisemaker,
That's right.
Jeff.
Well, just probably close my mouth, huh?
I didn't even know where to go with that.
Here
we go.
It was on a tee, Brian. It was set up
That
for
is
you.
true, but I didn't go there. As they throw over to the far side, it is caught. Going to be across the 30, 35, 40, and going to be short of a first down of about 2 yards, but a nice, long, big reception and a nice job of running for yards after catch.
Yeah, Grant Yoakum with a nice play, 20 yards on the play, and brings up a very manageable 3rd and 2 here.
As they come up to the line very quickly now. They're going to try to see if they can catch Falcons off guard a little bit. Low snap. They're going to hand off to Martin. Martin's going to try to come this way, and he's going to go through, make one tackle. He's going to get a first down, and he's going to get it down to the 48-yard line. Nice run there. And, Jeff, they know they're going to have that box full, and so run to the outside.
Yeah, and that's something that's kind of counterintuitive what McMinnville's done the most of the season. They've been running the ball up the middle just about every time on those plays. Well, tonight you're seeing all the big gains to the outside, and that's great adjustment by the coaching staff here tonight.
It is, and the Grizzlies doing a good job of getting that first down after having all those penalties.
Right. Martin with 27 yards on 3 carries tonight so far.
Down to 6:43 and counting here in the first quarter. Grizzlies trail 14-0. Bazan shotgun formation. Now trips on the far side. Looks like he's changing the play once again at the line of scrimmage. Martin is in the backfield to help with protection if needed. Oh, he tried to do a hard count, and then where's the snap? It must have hit somebody, and the ball's on the ground. And it never got to Bazan,
Nope,
but he ended up recovering it. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 after the loss of 3 back to the 45.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I wonder if he thought he was under center and didn't snap it back all the way.
But he's only
between
been
his
under
legs.
center like twice all year, and
yes.
that was at the end of the game.
Exactly. I don't know if he felt like he was under center or something, but there was, maybe watch it on replay tomorrow.
You can replay it on the YouTube if you need
Yeah.
to. Here we go. Shotgun formation. I'll yell it down at the center if he needs it. Trips center on the far side. 2nd down and 13. 5:38 and counting. Bizon. Hard count. He goes. He's going to hand it off to Martin. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to go to the right side. Still on his
nice
feet.
run.
Still breaking some tackles. He made 5 yards out of nothing there.
Great hard run, Brian. And there, McMinnville went back to the middle. That's probably that play to keep them honest, make sure that they're covering everywhere, because I think the linebackers were just inching out, the outside linebackers, just a little bit, because they were afraid of that run to the corner that's been so successful tonight for McMinnville.
3rd down and 9. The Grizzlies come up to the line of scrimmage. Three receivers up on the top of the field. May have been some movement, no call, as Bizon just drops it off and incomplete. Martin was still in his blocking formation as the ball was coming towards him.
Yeah, big old number 77, Ariel Gomez, may have told us why he plays defensive line, because that ball went right through his hands. He was in the right place at the right time, just couldn't make the play.
Unfortunate for McMinnville, as they will have to punt here for the, I guess their second punt. Elias Keller is back to kick. His last punt went 1 yard.
Yep.
He's back at the 37-yard line. Taking his time. It is 4th and 8. Here is the snap. He feels like he might have some pressure. He gets it off. Good punt this time. And it goes and it's taken about the, bounces inside the 10-yard line.
Come on, stop.
And it goes.
Turn
and it keeps
right.
rolling, and touchback. Just barely. It was almost there. Great punt there by Keller, and that will be a 3rd possession now for the Liberty.
Yep. That was almost an ideal punt for Keller there. But, the nice thing is he's got his average up to 26 yards a punt. So that's
there you
good.
go.
That was a 51-yard punt, Ryan. Can't ask for much more than that in a high school game.
No, you can't, and you never know what you're going to get, because you have your
Right.
good days and your bad days, right?
You do. That's right.
Or your good punts and your bad punts. And that was a good one. All righty, here is the 3rd possession now for the Falcons. Jackson James is at Dallas Ochoa back there, and he throws it here, and it's going to be caught and then stuffed at the 26-yard line. No, that was James.
Yep. That was James to Newport there.
And it's like they're trying to open it up a little bit themselves now. They've done a good job of opening up after a reception here in a couple plays as well. They've been breaking some good tackles. James, shotgun formation. Dropping back. He's going to look. He's going to be a little bit of pressure. He's going to throw it across the center, and incomplete. Pass was intended right across the middle for Ben James.
Ben was double covered there and still had an opportunity to make the play, but ball just outside of his outstretched hands. Second incompletion now. Jackson James is 2 for 4 for 21 yards and 1 touchdown.
They come out and they have no huddle, and Jackson, shotgun formation. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw across the center and incomplete. He led his receiver just a little too far. And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Liberty. And it'll be curious, Jeff. 4th and 5. They are showing they're going to go for it, but I have a feeling that Jackson also may kick the ball.
Does he drop back into a quick kick formation here?
We'll see. Shotgun formation. They're going to do a hard count. They almost got somebody to move on the line, and then they're going to decide to call a timeout.
Okay.
They do. 3:57 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0. Liberty in the lead. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most. with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Schuete's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. As we come back, Jeff, and they do get it off, and not great, but it takes a bounce, and it's going to be right around midfield.
Well, the snap went over the punter's head, and he was athletic enough to be able to run back and get it, Brian, gather himself, and punt the ball out to the 50-yard line. So only 24 yards on the punt, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yes.
It could have been a lot worse for Liberty there with the ball dribbling around about the 5 to 10-yard line there.
Well, the Grizzlies are going to get it. A great field position for them tonight at the 50-yard line. As they come up here, let's see what they decide to do now. Is Bizon shotgun formation. He's going to do a little option. He's going to keep it, go right up the middle, breaks one tackle, a second tackle. He goes across the 35. The 30 still on his feet, goes down inside the 25, and then pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
You see what's in the middle of the field that came out after he was out of bounds?
A flag back at the 42-yard line that the referee picked up and then threw it back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah. He threw that after Bizon was literally out of bounds from about the 40-yard line on this side. He's got eagle eyes or something. Falcon eyes? I don't know.
Personal foul.
Crackback block?
Crackback, yeah. And so it is going to go against McMinnville, and they are going to move it back. And let's see how far back they go, and they're going to go to the 48-yard line.
So a really nice run there by Bizon is going to end up look like a 2-yard gain on your program there.
Yes, and that'll make it 1st and 8.
But again, 5 penalties now for 50 yards for McMinnville, and we're 9 minutes into the game. That's too many.
Yeah, it really is, and that's a big penalty right there. 14-0. Grizzlies still in this, but they need to put some points on the board here. As Bizon drops back, a low snap. He's going to step into it. He throws it down in, incomplete. Good job there defensively. Knocked away down near the 25-yard line. And we got booing. Is there a flag down there, Jeff?
I don't see one, Brian, but the official is – oh, there is a small one sitting there. They're going to call pass interference on Liberty. Wow.
I still don't see it.
It's like hidden on the line. Well, the official, I think, picked it up already, but it was like we see where he's standing with the football. It's right at his feet. You can barely see it. It's like a little tiny flag there.
All righty, so the Grizzlies – do get a break there, and looks like he may have got his hands on the receiver just a little too much, and so they'll bring it down. So 1st down for McMinnville, ball placed at about the 27-yard line. It could be the 28 if we look at it. They're still discussing that.
No, it should be the 33. Okay, because that play was run from the 48-yard line. Interesting. They put it on the 27. Okay, well, we're going to go 28, and they missed it by 5. We'll take that.
Low snap, and then Bizon gets it. He's going to be taken down. Tough one there. Low snap. By the time he can just even get up to think about it, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And good job with the sack. The PA announcer's getting into it there.
Good for him. That they got that 5 yards back and some.
Yes, they did. All righty. Grizzlies moving the wrong way there as that brings it back to, as we said, the 35. Going to bring up 2nd and 17.
Yep. Anytime Liberty's blitz tonight, McMinnville's really had a challenge of keeping them out of the backfield.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Bizon throws it and just a little draw play up there. Breaks one tackle. A second tackle. Still on his feet and goes inside the 20-yard line. Down inside the 15-yard.
Yeah,
and
that
Yoakum.
was Yoakum.
All right. So nice job there. And Yoakum is pointing for 1st down still.
Little
and
inside bubble screen there, Brian.
It was a good play there by McMinnville. as the clock continues to run with 2:30 to go here in the first quarter.
Like the creativity of the play calls we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, I think, why not open up the playbook, right?
Yeah, especially on the outside. All of their big yards seem to be coming on the outside. That was a bubble screen on the outside.
Yep. Bizon trying to direct traffic out there. He's going to get Martin in the right position on the left side of him from behind. He's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it to Bizon, or to Martin, I should say. Goes inside the 10. He's going to be hit at the 10. Still fights his way forward, gets inside the 5. Nice job there by Martin of getting to the 5-yard line where they ultimately mark him. And it's going to be a first down, I believe. It is first down for the Grizzlies.
Going to be a broken record. Where'd that play go? Outside. Now, here's the challenge. Can you run inside here deep in the own end of the field there?
Not sure. The other challenge is the post right in the middle of the screen. So we'll try to keep
like that?
Yeah, it's great. I can't even see Bizon. They're going to go, and he's going to get thrown forward. Maybe for a short gain there, but good job there by the Falcons getting in there and just throwing Bizon forward. Or was that Martin that actually got it?
They did do the handoff. Are they going to give him the 3-yard line? So they give him 2.
All right, I'll take that.
Clock continues to run, which is a nice thing, too, here for McMinnville, as they like to shorten the games. We're just about a minute to go here, a little over a minute and 15.
And I'm going to have to guess which way Bizon's going to go because I cannot see him here from the line of scrimmage, and he's going to hand it off, and it's going to be a hit, and I believe Martin has the ball, and he's still fighting his way, goes forward. It's the huge hit inside the 1-yard line.
He was rocked. And backwards, you could see his back kind of bend like this, and then he continued those legs driving forward, get down to the 1-yard line. So what a really good drive here for McMinnville. As I was going to say, we're going to call timeout here.
We're down to 43 seconds, and the Grizzlies, they want to talk about it. They are going to take a timeout as well, and we'll take a timeout here with 42.8 seconds left. 14-0. The Grizzlies, though, are threatening. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Big boxes, Keith Urban guitars.
Big Bucks is music.
Big boxes, Hello Kitty loungers.
Big Box is recliners.
Big Box Returns is leather and fabric sectionals.
Big Box is pillows.
Big Box Returns, probably the best store in the entire world. Probably.
As we come back here to action, the Grizzlies, Jeff, are threatening here, trailing 14-0. But they're down near the 1-yard line here. And it's going to be 3rd and goal. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff and go right up the middle, right behind the post. We're going to look. Touchdown, Grizzlies. Couldn't see much of that post right there, but we'll call that the post play.
Yes.
And it was a post run right in there to the score, and the Grizzlies have put some points on the board here against Liberty here tonight.
Yeah, they went with a little bit bigger back there. Brian Bradley Thompson just on the 1 yard off the right guard. Big hole opened up, and he was able to walk in. Well, not walk. He dove into the end zone. He ended up on the ground, but a nice 50-yard drive by McMinnville to answer.
Exactly what they needed is they will go for 2 here and trying to see, and they throw here to the end zone, and it is incomplete.
And I tell you, I think the normal place kicker is hurt because I saw the warm-up kicker was not doing a very good job getting the ball over the goal in through the goalpost, so they probably might have been forced to go for 2 there.
Well, they went for it. They didn't get it. Our score is 14-6 with 36.9 left to go in the first quarter. Falcons still in the lead, but the Grizzlies have crept a little bit closer. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you. A trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions, and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation, and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
As we come back here, we still have 36.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Grizzlies, Jeff, have answered. They only trail 14-6 now.
That was a great drive by. It's only 50 yards, but a great drive with some big plays on it. Had to overcome some adversity with a couple penalties, and the important thing was they got 6 out of it.
That's exactly it. And so they cut that into a one-score lead now. And here is a squib kick. Hits inside the 30-yard line. Gets to about the 26 and throwing backwards. And it's going to be marked at the 25. And I like the well. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, that was not necessarily a squib kick. That was the kick.
We'll call it a squib.
Okay. Benefit of the doubt.
It's all about marketing, Jeff. All about marketing.
I like what you're doing. But unfortunately, like we mentioned, I think the normal kicker is not able to kick tonight. So the backup is, he's doing what he can. And
that's right.
I applaud him because I'm sitting up here and he can play football and I can't.
Oh, here we go. James shotgun formation. And let's see, the Falcons going to get into a little handoff right up the middle. Going to go across the 30, 35, 40. Breaks the tackle. He's going to go all the way. He's got the speed, and he does. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown. What a run. Broke 2 tackles. And Jeff, I think they just made the Falcons a little frustrated.
Yeah, Jackson Ricow there on the 75-yard run, Brian. I'll have a stat here for you in a second. That's 2 carries. That's 100 yards on the night.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's disheartening. Your offense did a great job, Brian, of pulling you back within 1, and in 18 seconds you're back going to be down, or 1 score, I should say, you're going to be down by 13 points here.
That's a tough one there as they will kick. Here's the snap. Right behind the post. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That makes the score 21-6 in favor of the Falcons. They extend their lead. Don't go away. We'll have more action. We still have 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Falcons, they go back and extend their lead 21-6. We'll be back right after this.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we come back here, the Falcons, who they've been very prolific here so far in this game, Jeff.
Yeah, they have been 177 yards in the first quarter. I'd say that's prolific.
It is. It's they're putting up some points.
Yes, too many.
Yes, they are right now. They lead 21-6 as the Grizzlies are back to receive. This will be their fourth kickoff.
4th possession.
Yeah. Here's taken inside the 9-yard line, goes across the 10, the 15, stutter steps across the 20, hit at the 25, and down, and that's where the Grizzlies will have it as a flag comes flying in late.
A lot of flags coming in from a long way away from the plays tonight.
Yeah, if you saw that one like fluttered through like a big butterfly right in front of your screen there, and they are going to mark it off. Looks like they are going to mark it off against McMinnville.
Yeah, that's 6 penalties in the first quarter.
That's
that have
a
been
lot.
accepted. There were 2 other ones that were declined because of negative plays on them. We got the officials coming together here for a brief conversation, and we're going to have a holding. So we're going to have 10 yards there. We're going to start the 15-yard line here to start this 4th drive of McMinnville.
And the reason you get some holds there, Jeff, is because you've got guys who are maybe bigger, quicker, faster. Sometimes
it's the speed. So you're going to reach out, get your arms caught, and then next thing you know, you're holding them to stop them from getting down the field. So probably the last play here of the first quarter with a little over 11 seconds to go.
All righty, Bizon, let's see if we can get him to start airing it out. They're going to try to do that. He's got pressure. He's going to be flushed backwards behind the post. He's going to get, let's see, what are they going to call it, Jeff? I saw
the officials are looking at each other like, I don't know what that is.
I thought I saw an incomplete, but he's in the end zone. I didn't see the ball pop out.
I think they're.
And you've got the safety signal there by the Falcon players, and they're right behind the post, so we can't see.
I can kind of see, and it looks like the official might be saying he was initially touched at the 2, and he's going to be down at the 2-yard line or the 1-yard line with the loss. Boy, this, I don't know. This is, let's see.
The fans down below are not happy.
Intentional grounding.
In the end zone?
No, they're going to say at the 1-yard line. Loss of down, 2nd down. So the ball's going to end up at the 1-yard line. So 14-yard penalty there, Brian. Back to the 1.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been a 14-yard loss for Bazan.
Yes.
Oh, and the loss of down is a killer there. So clock. Oh, yeah, it was a pass, so he was trying to get rid of it. That was generous. I thought he was in the end zone, to be quite honest with you. But, boy.
They just blitzed them again.
They did.
I wouldn't be surprised they do it here. I think Bazan just be maybe one-step throw here, as he is about 6 yards deep in the end zone. He's going to hand it off to Martin, who's going to go forward. He's going to break it to the 5, and he's going to be flung forward to about the 8-yard line. And pretty nice run there by Martin, and that will end the first quarter of play. After 1, Liberty leads 21-6 here from Liberty High School. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal, professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
As we come back here to Liberty High School, Jeff, it's been all Liberty in that first quarter.
It was, Brian. It was all Liberty, but they only had the ball just over 2.5 minutes of that first half, and they lead 21-6. 177 yards on the McMinnville 91. That's respectable in a quarter.
Yeah. But you trailed 21-6. That's huge. Just so quick. This Liberty offense is potent. As Bazan throws it out, and he has it. May have been knocked down as it goes really short. And they're going to bring up 4th down now. 4th, and they've got a punt. It's 4th and I think it's like 18.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. That's what I showed that it is. Yeah, they need to get to the 25-yard line, and they're on the 7. So
they will be punting, and will be punting way back in the end zone.
Kelleher here.
Kelleher, yes, it is. And now we're going to have maybe an equipment timeout or an official timeout. Not sure what they're going to do. They're coming together to talk at the goal line, and they're talking to one of the players. So it is an equipment thing.
Got to have your knees covered, Brian, in college. I mean, in high school, and that's what he did. He bent over to pull down the knees, the padding over the knees.
We can talk about that here in a second. As Keller does step back an extra yard, he knows the pressure is going to be coming. Here's the snap, and it's going to be low, but he's going to get it off, and it's going to go, what about the midfield? Oh, it's going to bounce a little bit before that, right around the 43-yard line, mark at the 44-yard line.
Nice
That's
punt.
where Liberty will have it. Yes, it was. You talk about the knees, you have to have them covered here. Not the same in college.
No, you can pretty much not have anything covered in college.
Well, are they even wearing pads in college? I mean, some of the. I mean, I'll say it. The Oregon Duck game, and some of those guys, they're shorter than my shorts on right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And you got the.
I've got some shorts on right now. You got
some John Stocktons on, right?
It's kind of crazy, like biker shorts. Yeah. All right, let's get back to our game here. It is 21-6. Liberty Shotgun formation, and they are starting in Grizzly territory until the flag comes flying out on the far side.
Got the false start there on the offense for Liberty, so back them up 5 yards.
Second or third penalty only for them.
Only 2, yeah.
Second, yeah, and compared to, well, 6, but 8 really in total.
Yeah, 6, 8 accepted, and 6 for, I'm sorry, 7 for 4. I forgot about the intentional grounding. 7 for 74 yards in that first quarter.
Wow. Here we go. Liberty with the handoff. Going to go right below us. Go here. He's going to come out. Breaks one tackle. Trying to cut it up. And gets a whole host of Grizzlies. And it takes them down near the 44-yard line.
Shoe flew off.
May have got back to the line of scrimmage. All that for nothing and a shoe.
Yeah. Well, that's going to bring down his rushing total there for Jackson Rideau as he got, when are they going to put the ball down? At the 44. So he's going to get 5 yards on that one. So his average is going to go from 50 to 35.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
On one run. So we got an injured player here. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Offensive lineman for Liberty.
Walk off there with the trainers. Landon Parker, the senior.
Yep. Jogging now on the sideline. So that's good to see there. Maybe just a cramp or maybe I thought I hurt something and just want, because that can happen. Sometimes you think you hurt yourself and you didn't, really.
It does happen as James is going to throw the ball, and he throws it up. Oh, he's got me faked out, and he keeps it. He's going to be hitting the far side. Ball is on the turf. It's going to be live, and McMinnville says they have it. And let's see if they do give it to him. It's right around the 43, 44-yard line. And I still don't see a signal, Jeff, and looks like it's going to be Liberty ball still.
Yeah.
A couple Grizzlies say they had it, but unfortunately they did not. And the ball's going to be placed back at the 44-yard line.
Well, no gain on the play there, and I'm just going to stay quiet. I'll talk to you off air.
Jeff, he's going to write me a little note card, I'm sure. Little hearts and smiles and everything else.
I heart you, Brent. I heart you.
Little unicorns. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Third down. They haven't seen many third downs. They're going to pitch it here, and they're going to try to run to the outside. Going to go, and nice job. Nice tackle there by Coda Spencer, and coming up there with the big play, and the senior makes it happen.
Well, that was a really nice play. Mickey Perry trying to get outside, and Coda just with the great play there. Nice to see. We've seen Mickey Perry go for 57 yards on 3 carries. So he's almost at 20 yards a carry, and it looks like Liberty's going to go for it here.
Might as well, leading 21-6, and you're in Grizzly territory at the 44, 4th and 10, and we've got a flag, and that might change everything up there. It's going to be a false start against the Falcons.
We'll take that.
Yes, we are. Penalty-laden game so far here tonight.
That's 10 already in the game, accepted. As, Liberty's now going to come out with a punt formation here.
How easy it can be when you get a penalty to change your mind there, Jeff.
Real easy. Ethan Hopper is listed as the punter. Got a big old leg brace on, though. He goes the sideways kick, the Australian rules type of kick, and McMinnville's going to get away. And it looks like we're going to put the ball down about the 12-yard line, so 37 yards on the punt there.
10-13 to go in the second quarter. It is 21-6. The Grizzlies have a good opportunity here, Jeff. They need to put some points down here and just move the ball and really get out of this territory that they're in, because they're in Falcon territory.
They've been deep pretty much all game here, Brian.
Right. As they come on here now, and of course they are starting a little bit behind the pole. So we have the post here at Liberty. It's great setup.
Yeah.
The only bad thing I'd say is those two little posts kind of get in the way.
They do.
Here we go. Bizon going to draw it back. He's going to look to his left. He's going to throw it, and he's going to have a receiver, and it is incomplete. Out the 45-yard line. And was that Yoakum? The pass was intended for Yoakum. Just a little too far. That's kind of cool. You get to see the defensive back help him put his shoulder pad back in.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, McMinnville tried that very same play with the almost identical, similar results. Yoakum laying out, gets the fingertips on it and just out of his reach.
He's a little bit more air.
Yep, just a smidgen more air. And that's a big play out to, close to midfield.
Good.
I'd like that, though.
Yeah.
You're deep. Most teams aren't going to do that.
Might as well try it. Here we go. It's going to bring a second down now and 10. We got to get to the 23-yard line. Just past it for a first down. As they go, and Bizon's going to be fleshed out. He's looking, still taking his time. He's going to stop. He's going to heave it. He's got a receiver, and it is picked off at the 45-yard line. Tried to throw it in between two receivers, and one of them got there, maybe three.
There were three defenders
All
back
right.
there, triple coverage, Brian. And it looked like, I believe that the intended receiver was Nesta Nelson, and he realized that it might be picked off. And if you watch his hand, he tries to bat it down so that it won't be picked off, but good concentration there by Liberty to come up with the pick.
Yeah, he became a defender at
Yes.
that point, and you're right, there were three guys there. He tried to thread the needle and throw it off his back foot on the opposite side that you're running, and Liberty comes up with another turnover with 9:53 to go. Now you look for Liberty to try to hit quick and hit hard here as they do lead 21-6. Good field position once again. James is going to hand it off and go to the left side. Follows his tackler, goes across to the 45-yard line. A gain there for about 7 yards for the Falcons.
Yep, Mackay
Perry,
there.
yeah.
Yep, they just got two backs that are just brutes, aren't they? They get one outside and Mackay Perry kind of more the inside guy.
They both are quick.
They are very quick.
Looks like Perry's in the backfield once again. And looks like he's going to go onto the other side now. James is going to hand it off. He's going to go to the right side, breaks one tackle, now breaks it up the middle, still on his feet, goes inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. And I believe that was
Jackson Rico.
Is that Rico?
Yep.
Okay. Rico with a nice run.
Believe it or not, Brian, only the third first down of the game for Liberty, and they have 206 yards of offense.
Wow.
Third.
That's one of those stats that you're like, can't believe that. But you can.
Yeah.
First and 10 now. They got to get down to the 17-yard line. Hunter's going to get it. He's going to fake. He's going to go to the right side. Breaks one tackle. Goes across. And he's going to be finally taken down. Not before he picks up almost 8, maybe more, inside the 20-yard line.
Yep, down to the 19. So they're going to give him 8 on that one.
Bomba with the tackle for McMinnville.
And the quickness there is just, even in the hole when he stopped, the lateral quickness to make the play and get out of harm's way and pick up an extra 2 or 3 yards is incredible.
Just a reminder, we will have a nice little halftime show. We are here at homecoming from Liberty High School here tonight. As James drops back. He's going to look. He's going to direct traffic. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone. Finds a receiver, and it is caught.
No. Official here on the far side indicating he was out of bounds, but a beautiful play as Jackson was directing the wide receiver to get down the field. I think that was Rico in the end zone with the almost beautiful catch there.
You had a bunch of fans here who thought it was good, and from this angle it looked like, because it was in the very far part of the end zone.
Yep, but I think he must have had a foot come down out of bounds or something, but the official was pretty close to being Johnny on the spot right on the play and called him out of bounds. So third and 2.
As they go, they're going to run to the right side, and Stutter steps his way. Flag comes flying in right near the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got much of maybe a yard or so.
A little too much juking there by Perry that time. He should have just cut it upfield, because when he juked, that caused the offensive lineman to kind of turn and grab the defensive player, and that's where we're going to get the holding here, I think, at the point of attack.
As we come out there, and let's see what they decide there. I want to say hello to Megan and Derek as they are listening here tonight. Thanks for reaching out. I appreciate that.
Hey, Megs. Hey, Derek. Congrats.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, that is a hold call, Brian. They're backing it up to the 29-yard line there, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Got to figure this is 4-down territory.
Oh, I think so. I mean, they were 4 down at the midfield, really. And they lead 21-6 with 8 minutes exactly to go here in this second quarter. It's a quarter that's kind of drugged on a little bit or dragged on, however you say it. Is going to be a keeper. He's going to drop it out and incomplete. James had really nowhere to go and did a good job of just getting rid of it.
Great pressure up the front there by Ethan Walker. This junior, the 6-foot junior, getting into the backfield quickly and causing havoc in the backfield for really one of the first times tonight.
And that brings up 4th and 12 now for the Falcons, as they are going to, as Jeff said, probably go for it, and they are. James, shotgun formation. Grizzlies are showing a little bit of pressure here. James drops back. He looks. He's going to step up now. He could keep it. He's going to stop, and he's going to go. He's got pressure here. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to be taken down back at the 35-yard line.
And, Brian, I think right there you see the youngness of James. He's a sophomore,
right?
And you see that he was indecisive as he pulled back and ran. He should have thrown the ball away. Instead, McMinnville's going to take over on downs with 7:47 to go here in the second quarter.
Nathan Oddie with the sack for the Grizzlies, and to get the ball back for them. The Grizzlies, Jeff, hanging in there, only trailing 21-6. They still are stepping up here and making some plays, but the officials are having a discussion at the 34-yard line.
They're going to say maybe a horse collar, but no.
I don't see any flag down there.
I don't either.
And they're breaking the huddle, so maybe they're watching for something. As Bizon is going to come back out here under center. And you've got, let's see, that Martin. Yes, it is. Behind him. And let's see, I think the pressure is going to be Falcons going after him. They do, and they pitch it out to Martin. He goes, breaks one tackle. He's not going to break the second, though, as he gets a couple yards to about the 36-yard line. Good job there by Bizon to draw the defenders on the blitzers and then pitch it at the appropriate time, and that allowed Martin to get a few yards, and they're going to credit him with 2.
47 yards on the night on 8 carries, so right around that 6-yard average we talked about in the pregame show, Brian. But this is where McMinnville's going to want to bleed some time.
Yes, they will. As we are at 7:11 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Bizon draws back. He looks. He's going to try to step out, and he's going to be flushed out a little bit. He's looking. He takes it. He's going to keep it and go tightrope walking on the sideline, and he's going to get close to a first man down. Not sure if he got it. Back at the 44-yard lines where he had to get. They mark him back at the inside the 43, almost to the 43. So, he's a good yard short.
About a yard short. But that was good for him because the flat opened up, and he took advantage of what it was because all the receivers were covered downfield. Didn't want to force anything there.
What do you do now? 3rd and short. The Grizzlies, let's see what they decide to do. They're going to hand off in the backfield, and I don't know if Martin's going to get it.
Oh, no.
And the ball goes on the ground, and they fumble it, but they will recover it. But a loss of a couple as well.
Yeah, not a great exchange there. It's going to give him a loss of a long one on that play as it goes back to the 42.
And interesting on the exchange, Jeff. Sorry to interrupt, but when they go in there and you've got guys who are blitzing also right there as the exchange is happening.
Could have taken the play almost away, but Keller comes in here on 4th and 3. This might be where you run a fake.
21-6, 2 yards for a first down. Keller standing back at the 30-yard line. Here's the snap. He's going to get it off. And it's going to be a kick. It bounces at the 25. Now inside the 20. Down inside the 15. Now inside the 10. And it keeps going. And the Falcons will get it at the 8-yard line.
50-yard punt there, Brian.
He's getting that average back up.
Yes, he is.
6:04 left to go in the second quarter. Falcons lead 21-6. You're listening to AM 1260 KLYC in McMinnville, and also watching the game on YamHillToday.com. Glad to have you here tonight, and thanks for joining us here for the action as we bring you all the action on Friday nights this season, including a Thursday night game.
Next week.
At
home.
That's right.
Is that Newburgh?
It is Newburgh.
So cross-county rivalries.
It'll be interesting.
Yes,
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Thursday night special next week. Thursday night. Mark your calendars. 6:45 pregame show. 7 o'clock the kickoff. The Tigers and the Grizzlies here on YamHillToday.com. Here we go. We've got lots of movement.
Yeah, I was going to say a different set here. Quarterback under, Jackson under center here.
He's going to go. He's going to hand it off here, and he's going to break through and gets across the 10, 15, breaks the tackle, still on his feet right in front of the Liberty bench, and then he gets driven out of bounds. Now before he picks up a bunch of yards, and the flag comes flying in at the 21, and a whistle. It took forever to get blown.
Yeah. I don't know what this could be here. Maybe a hold on the edge. They had the punter out in front of Perry there running the ball. Ethan Hopper, did he hold on the edge? Not quite sure.
No, I don't think they'll wave it off. We've already had that once tonight.
We got the 4 horsemen there in the middle of the field discussing things.
Still discussing.
Yeah, the run was out to the 22. So then they're going to decide which way they're going to go backwards.
And it's like the way that, it is now, is Liberty was marching backwards, and they are going to make it a hold, which will bring it back to the inside the 11-yard line.
So
both teams lots of penalties here tonight.
Yeah, that's 4 for Liberty for 35.
All right, that brings it way back there.
We've
There
had
we
a
go.
lot of 1st and 8s, 1st
Yes,
and
we have.
7s, 1st and 11.
We don't see a lot of those usually.
No.
We get them all tonight. It's funny how football works, isn't it? Here we go. It's going to be a delayed handoff. Breaks it through across the 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet. And then a
Nice
huge
tackle
hit by Coda Spencer right in front of the Liberty bench. And unfortunately, Coda's had to do a couple of those tonight at the game-saving or touchdown-saving tackles. And there was another one right there.
33 more yards for Recco right there, Brian. 155 yards on 5 carries.
Wow.
He is a big back, it looks like, from up here. Yeah, he's 6'1", 165, and he did some really nice running, but a great tackle there at the end of the play.
They are showing a different set. Once again, as you said, Jeff, under center, and they're going to throw now. James drops back. He's got pressure. He's going to take it up and under. He's going to keep it, go back in front of his bench, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds there for a maybe short gain. Jackson Ultrey with the push out of bounds.
Yeah.
Another Jackson.
They might give him 3. Yeah, we got 3 Jacksons out on the field, don't we, so far? Yep, they're going to give him 3 there. But yeah, this whole drive has been a different set, all under center.
Yeah. And now they're going to go back to the shotgun. No, they're going to under center once again, I should say. And he's going to hand it off this time. Going to break it across midfield. Stakes there, stiff arms. Goes to the 40. First down, still on his feet. And finally gets drugged down as he is dragged out of bounds at about the 37-yard line.
Kind of a statement drive going on right now for Liberty. Just running the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
Right.
See where they marking him at, the 37.
Just a reminder, the Grizzlies will get to start the second half with the ball as we come back here at halftime. So just a reminder. And Liberty just willing to take some time off the clock here. I think the Grizzlies will be okay with that. And they hand off to the first back. He goes through, goes across the 35, the 30, and still on his feet. And finally slowed down. They never did tackle him down. He gets to about the 23-yard line.
Punter Ethan Hopper, Brian.
Hopper with a big run there for the Liberty. We've got so the Grizzlies slow to get up there at the 24-yard line. And they finally, that's Yoakum. And Yoakum is going to come off. He's a little gingerly there. That's unfortunate because they need Yoakum on both sides of the ball.
They do. He's had a big night here so far receiving the ball, Brian. He's had, let's see, what do we got there? 40 yards on 2 receptions. So.
Wow. He runs off pretty good, though, to
That's
the
good.
sideline. Yeah. It's very good to see as we come up here now with 1st and 10 as the clock continues to run. James is going to hand it off. I know he handed it off for the up back. I didn't even see that. He goes plowing forward, gets inside the 15, gets a first down, a gain of about 11 yards to the 11-yard line.
I think that was Hopper again on the carry. We got another injured player here for McMinnville. They're going to mark the ball down about the 12. Yeah.
And
Hopper with an 11-yard gain.
4:51 to go. Hopper has been very effective here. A little bit of that option, Jeff, and you try to have to guess which back is going to get the ball, and we are going to go ahead and take a timeout as they will go ahead and look at the injured player down on the field. 4:51 left to go in the second quarter. Liberty 21, McMinnville 6. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic, and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
As we come back, Nate Bomba is escorted off the field. And looks like he's going to go off on his own power, which is awesome to see.
Yep.
We come back here and get ready to go as I steal a M&M from Jeff.
That's okay.
Actually stole
You
three of them.
You didn't steal them. You bought them, so they're yours.
I stole three of them. Let's come back to action here.
They're yours.
Oh, my. Here we go. They're
Where'd
pretty
your
good.
candy go?
I hit it.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. The umpire or the officials trying to get that clock going. 4:49 go in the second quarter. Here is the delayed handoff, and it's going to go in the inside, down to the 5, into the end zone touchdown.
Perry with a little inside run there, Brian. Two fakes to the right. Perry comes back the other way. Scores.
Yeah, he makes it looks so easy.
Yeah.
He really does. And really that offensive line is the reason it's so easy.
Yeah, they're making some big holes there on the 12-yard touchdown run.
4:40 to go, as you can see on the screen, as they'll come on to kick the extra point. On to kick the extra point. Trying to get a number on there, Jeff. Is that a 82 or 52?
Let me see if I can.
It's got to be Joseph Castro, I believe. You got your binoculars on there.
82, good
Yeah,
eyesight.
Look at that. As Castro's kick is up, and Castro's kick is good. 4:40 left to go in the first half. 28-6 Liberty. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you. A trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
As we come back, the kickoff goes, and the run back to inside the 30-yard line. It was a pretty short kick, really, Jeff. Gets them to the 31-yard lines where the Grizzlies will start this possession.
Yep, Nesta Nelson there.
You see he's back out there?
Yep, he is back out there. It's
Yoakum.
Good to see.
Yeah, it really
I didn't see
is.
him come in, so that's really good news for McMinnville.
So we're on the far side for McMinnville. Good to see Yoakum back out under after his little bit of injury. Here we go. Bazan, shotgun formation. Slow snap, or low snap, I should say. He drops back. He throws to the far side. Looks for Yoakum. He catches it across the 40 to the 38-yard line. And a good reception there by the Grizzlies. And a perfect throw by Drew Bazan.
Well, right when you said, here he comes, Brian, 38 yards on the pass play, and that was Grant Yoakum. Really good to see him back in there. That's 78 yards on 3 receptions for Grant here in the first half.
He's a key player here for the Grizzlies this season and tonight with 4:10 to go. And let's see if the Grizzlies, Jeff, can get a twofer here as they will get the ball back to start the second half. Still lots of time to go here in this quarter as we are approaching the 4-minute mark. Here they go. Bazan's going to drop back. He's got some time now, and he airs it off into the end zone. Has a receiver. It is caught down near the 1-yard line. And guess who that was to?
32 yards to Yoakum.
That's right. Yoakum comes in there, and a good reception and a perfect pass once again there by Bazan.
Wow, I like that. 110 yards receiving now for Yoakum on 4 receptions. Beautifully thrown ball, too. Perfect spiral.
At first, I thought maybe he hung it up there a little too long, but it was perfect. It gave Yoakum time to get underneath the ball and get the big reception. Now let's see if they can push it in.
Grant used his 6'2 frame, Brian, to go up and make the big play.
Here we go. Bazan's got that full house backfield. He's going to hand it off. Go to the outside, into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! Bradley Thompson, the senior, with the run, and the Grizzlies have scored again here tonight.
Well, Bradley's got 2 carries, each for 1 yard, each for a touchdown.
We will take it, won't we?
Yes, we will. That was a quick drive.
Yes, it was. Exactly.
About a minute and a half there on that drive.
It's exactly what they needed here. Let's see what they decide to do, Jeff. I'm sure they're going to go for 2 as they bring Bazan back out talk to his team and huddle them up. They are going to go for 2 in that same setup where they've got that diamond backfield there.
I like that formation. You can go a lot of different directions with that.
Yes, you can. And they're going to move, unfortunately.
I think Liberty jumped off sides. I think the right nose guard.
All right, we'll take it.
Yep.
That diamond backfield has got Bradley in there. It's got, I think, Thompson.
Yeah.
And or Martin, and Yoakum back there. And then you've got Bazan. And you've got options there.
It's kind of like the reverse option offense, or reverse wishbone.
There you go.
Kind of. But not quite.
Not like the Pettibone.
No. Hope I never see that again.
We go many ways with that.
Is that my outside voice?
Yeah, a little bit. Here we go. we got the diamond backfield there. Here is the handoff, and Bazan's going to throw it far side. Has a receiver. It's incomplete. He had to throw it up pretty high, intended there for Ultree, and just couldn't get to it because there was a defender right there.
Yeah.
And it drops incomplete. But our score with 3:18 left to go in the second quarter. It's 28-12. Falcons, don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic, and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
As we come back here on YamhillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC, Brian Erickson along with Jeff Ivey. Jeff, it has been all Falcons here tonight, but the Grizzlies still in it
They're
here.
hanging in.
They are.
They're against a good team. They are hanging in there. Putting up that drive was fantastic.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
was.
That was 3 plays, 70 yards.
It was perfect. And Dwight Yoakum.
Yep.
Dwight Yoakum. I've done that way too many times.
It's okay.
Grant Yoakum. I've been listening to a lot of country music lately.
That's kind of a compliment, too.
It is. I've been listening to a lot of 90s country, so he's come up a couple times. Here is the left-footed kick, and it's almost like an onside kick. Grizzlies are thinking they have it, and they're still, but they're not going to say it's going to be Liberty ball. And, Jeff, you said there's a flag. There is back at the 50.
We're going to see here that I think this official is going to call
the Grizzlies
touching the ball before it went past 10 yards, and there's no way they did that.
And the Grizzlies are up and cheering because they did recover the football at the 41. Let's see what the officials decide as they get together for another discussion. One official is saying it is down.
I'm not sure this is the A team of the officiating staff from Portland tonight.
And they're waving it off.
Twice in the first half.
Nice.
McMinnville going to get the football with great field position at the 41-yard line, Brian. You could get 3 possessions, 2 to end the quarter and 1.
We own time of possession.
We do barely now.
Yes.
No, we own it pretty good.
And we're going to get it again after this to start the second quarter. And now if you're McMinnville, you're probably going to look for Yoakum once again.
Especially if you get that single coverage look.
Here on the near side is Nelson. He's got single coverage. Also, here's Ultra. Here's McKay. It's McKay.
That's McKay.
Here, and then you've got Yoakum up on top. Let's see what they decide to do. Bazan's trying to change the play. As you've got Liberty showing blitz. Defensive end's going to come in. Here it goes. Bazan draws back. He's got time. He's going to throw it up. He has a receiver. It is caught. Is it short and incomplete? It was just a little underthrown. Pass was intended there for Darnell, and he just couldn't bring it in.
So close, and that was the play you wanted there, Brian. I'll tell you what, though, that play was made possible by a great block by Riley Martin stepping in on the blitz.
And the blitz was there, and now the Grizzlies have 2nd and 2. I love the play call, though, Jeff.
The aggressiveness.
Yes, be there. Why not?
That last drive and now to start this drive, the aggressiveness has been fantastic as you've got Yoakum here, single coverage out on the outside.
That means they're going to blitz somewhere as Bazan's going to string back. He's looking. He's going to stop. He's going to plant his foot. No, he's going to get it going. He's going to throw it downfield. He has a receiver, and it is incomplete. Looking intended for Darnell again down inside the 15-yard line.
They're going to say he stepped – oh, no, there's a flag there. I was going to say, is this official saying maybe he stepped out of bounds? But there is a flag on the far side of the field. Probably a procedure penalty at this point.
Is at the 42, back at the line of scrimmage.
Right along the line of scrimmage. So maybe a motion or an illegal formation.
You've got the Falcon players saying, now let's wave it off. Let's wave it off. Let's see what they decide to do. Coach is going to tell the side official what he wants to do. It's Dustin McGee, the head coach.
Oh.
For the
Illegal
Falcons.
lineman downfield, and they're going to decline that one.
All right.
So
2:59. Still some time.
Yep.
3rd and 10, but 2:59 to go in this second quarter. When you throw the ball and get some incompletions, you do stop the clock quite a bit.
Yep.
And that's what's happening right now.
You do. Bazan tonight, 6 of 14 for 120 yards. 1 touchdown pass. One interception.
Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Let's see what the Grizzlies decide to do. Single coverage once again down below here, and Bazan knows that he's going to step in. He's going to throw it. As his receiver is going to throw it up, and there's a lot of hand checking and intended for Darnell, and incomplete, and that's a little bit iffy there.
Yeah. I mean, you like to allow some hand checking, but that was quite
Nelson.
a bit of
that was Nelson.
Oh, that was Nelson. That was quite a bit of hand checking going on there. So McMinnville, Bazan over with head coach Tomlin on the far side, getting a play and coming in. So McMinnville looking like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10.
Why not? I mean, you're down 28-12. You get the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
So it would be great to pick up the first down here. Also, you've got Yoakum going to the bottom of the screen. They might decide to just air it out, and if it's picked off, it's good as a punt.
True.
2 receivers here. We got movement there. Bazan draws back. He looks, he's got pressure. He's got to get rid of it. But he's going to get to Yoakum. He's going to go forward, and he's not going to get it. He only gets to the 37-yard line. He had to get down to the 31. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Looked like Liberty kind of had that play diagnosed from the get-go, as there were a lot of blue shirts here on the near side.
Well, they will get it at the 38-yard line. And if you're Liberty, Jeff, I'm sure we're going to see nothing but them now in their 2-minute and 46-second offense.
I would think so. I would honestly think so.
And with them, that means any play. Any plays in your book still.
Well, they had a 19-second drive earlier. So.
Right. And they can run and they can throw it as well as they come out there. Sophomore quarterback James, he's going to get a chance here, and he's going to little pitch. Going to break one tackle and second across midfield, and here he goes. One guy to beat. He stutter steps his way down the sideline. He's going to get a big first down near the 25-yard line.
You know what I really like on that play, Brian? Even though it's a play for Liberty, Perry downfield blocking the back all the way down the field. So not just thinking that he's an elite, I'm just going to run the ball. He's doing everything he can for his team to get downfield to make those blocks.
Yeah, and Perry, who is not a big guy down there, is still making some great blocks down there, and he's leading his guy running the ball, which is awesome to see.
That play has worked to perfection tonight many times.
Here's the handoff, going to go to the right side, going to break it out now across the 20-yard line, going to get a first down inside the 15 as he runs out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. Is that Perry once again?
Nope, that was the wide receiver that time, Luke Newport.
Okay.
Yeah.
He picked up 11, so a big gain there, another first down.
And just like that, they're down close to the goal line with just under 2:30 to go here in the quarter, Brian. They took the ball with 2:46.
Kind of crazy how quickly they can move that thing around. Here we go, and they're going to run. Oh, they're going to throw it, and it was off of one of the helmets, I believe, the lineman, and bounced backwards. Kind of awkward. And really could have been a disastrous play for the Liberty, and it drops down incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Fifth interception. Fifth incomplete pass in a row. Jackson James, only 2 of 8 for only 21 yards, Brian.
Wow.
But he hasn't really needed to throw the ball much, just to keep the defense
honest.
Honest,
there
yes.
You go. Here we go. 2nd down now and 10. He's going to hand it off, go right up the middle, and trying to cut back, and nothing there. Good job defensively by the Grizzlies up front. And they blow the whistle dead as the ball gets thrown out. Perry with the run.
Really good job by that middle defense that time to not let Perry get out into the flat. They're going to give him 1 on that play, interestingly. So 3rd and 9 from the 13.
We are at 1:55 and counting. For Liberty have the ball. As Jeff said, 3rd down and 9. Here they go, and it's going to be a second handoff to the second player. Not fooled at all. Grizzlies are going to come up with a stop. They're going to gain about a yard or 2, and it's going to bring up 4th down, but this is 4 down territory, I do believe.
Yep.
And nice job of the Grizzlies last couple plays to step up defensively.
Yeah, they really did have done a good job there. 1 yard run, 2 yard run, and an incomplete pass brings up this 4th and 9.
They're going to kick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what are we going to have here? A 29-yard field goal, it looks like.
Castro on to kick the field goal. See if we can get around that post there. Here's the low snap. The kick is up, and it's plenty high enough and plenty long enough. All righty, with 1:02 left to go in the second quarter, it is 31-12. Liberty extends their lead. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
As we come back here to Liberty High School, 1:02 left to go in the second quarter. Our score is 31-12, Liberty in the lead. Here as we're getting ready to go to halftime here shortly. We are here at homecoming from Liberty High School. So we'll have an extended halftime show, and we'll bring you all the stats and scores and everything you can imagine coming up at halftime. Had a pretty fun first half, though, here in this game so far.
Yes, it's been entertaining for sure.
Castro on to kick it off, and he does, and it's going to be a long kick, and it's going to be taken at, The reverse play there, I should say around the 10-yard line, goes across the 20, and then hit right near the Falcons sideline. And that's Coda Spencer with the return.
Second time they've run that play tonight.
Now we'll see what the Grizzlies decide to do, Jeff, with under a minute to go, 54 seconds. Do you just kind of sit back and try not to make any mistakes, or do you try to move it down the field like you did with Yoakum?
It's so hard to know, Brian, because of this quick strike offense for Liberty.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they could call a timeout or two if you run the ball and don't get yards.
Right.
You know, let me see how many timeouts I have them with.
Probably all three, right? Or did they take one?
They did take one earlier in the both teams with 2 timeouts.
All righty, let's see. Here we go. Shotgun formation, low snap. Bazan's going to hand off right up the middle. Goes through one tackle across the 40-yard line and gains about 12 yards. Meckert to the 42-yard line.
Yep, nice run there by Austin.
That's what they needed there. Get that go. The ball is, the clock is down to 40 seconds. Ball is at the 42. Bazan draws back. He looks. He steps up. He's got it too because he's flushed out. They throw long, and he has a receiver incomplete down near the 30-yard line. Just kind of throw it up for grabs there.
Yeah, a little bump in the back there. Thought maybe Neston Helson was pushed off the ball a little bit by the defensive back there.
Going to bring up second down now. Still 31 seconds to go. Love to see how the Grizzlies are being aggressive on
flag
there.
in the backfield.
And I was just going to say, I see something yellow in the backfield. There it is. Boop. Inside the 32. 10th penalty on the night. Oh, against Liberty.
Okay, we'll take that. That is their 5th for 50 yards. That's a big game changer there.
As the official is talking to the head coach McGee and showing him exactly what he did. Look, he hit him in the head. And so, 15 yards.
Yeah, that was more than 15 yards, Brian. The ball was on the 42. You go to the 50, that's 8. You go to the 43, that's 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
8 plus 7 is 15.
I was thinking that was the 38. My bad. All right, they got it.
I wasn't very good in math, Jeff, but I'm
not that bad.
Now. Here we go. As Bazan draws back, he's going to keep it himself. Going to go to the sidelines, and he gets to the 37-yard line, and he picks up about 7 yards there as he gets to their officially marking him at the 36-yard line.
Is there another flag? Did I just hear him say?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Oh, they're marking him back. They went backwards. They mark him back at the 37 now. So,
interesting.
Very interesting as we're down to 26 seconds to go. Still 2 timeouts for the Grizzlies. Lots of time. I say that, but you still want to be efficient down there as you don't have a field goal kicker right now. Shotgun formation. Bazan's going to roll out, looking, still has some time, and he flings it down in there, underthrows it, and he's down near the 12-yard line.
Did he catch that?
Did he catch the ball? Let's see if they fight for it. And I think he may have caught it down near the 12-yard line. As they're trying to uncover the pile, they're going to say it's an interception. And no, they're still talking about it. We've had a lot of discussions here tonight.
Yeah.
Darnell is saying, I caught it, and they're going to say interception. Darnell is saying, I have it. Yoakum's like, come on, let's talk about this a little bit more. And that's an unfortunate there as they come up with the interception with 17.4 seconds to go.
I'm going to be quiet and make some notes.
Oh, I got lots of note cards to read at halftime, folks. So if
they're
you're
not all love letters.
That's not a unicorn, is it? All righty, as they get down here, what are they going to do with 17.4? If you're Liberty, Jeff, they have got the big strike offense. They might, I would be surprised if they didn't go for it.
I would not be surprised at all here. Big run, get the ball to Jackson Recco.
Jackson James is under center, and he is going to little double fake handoff. He's going to have a big run, go across the 30, 35, down to the 38-yard line, and they're going to call a timeout. And a huge run. Doesn't take that long. That only took 8 seconds there as he gets there with 9.1 to go in a big first down and more importantly, lots of yards, and they will take a timeout here, and we will as well. 9.1 left to go in the second quarter. Our score is 31-12. Liberty back after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy and Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy and Son walk that journey with you. Macy and Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
We come back here to Liberty High School.
Left on the old.
We're sharing candy. I finally broke out my bag now because I did steal Jeff's M&Ms, and so I'm sharing some of my Sour Patch Kids, which are sour and old.
They're not expired though, Brian. They're still got a couple months left.
You ever played the expired game? I'm going to tell you about that in a second. We still have 9.1 to go. James under center for the Grizzlies. Their defense needs to come up with a stop. They are in a prevent defense right now. James draws back. He's going to throw it. He's going to come right here below us. He looks. He throws here, and he throws it incomplete, and it's going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. And probably a good thing that it was, because that was going to end up being a clock runner outer, if you know what I mean. By the time he caught that, the clock would have hit 0 probably.
Is it 3.9 or yeah, it is 3.9 seconds. I think you're right, because he was thrown right in the middle of the field as we get the camera back on to the action. And if you're Liberty, I think the Grizzlies defense, they'll give up some yards, and that's okay. They just got to make a stop.
Well, you got to cover 4 in the secondary, basically. 20 yards deep. No, 20 yards deep. Only on the prevent defense, which prevents you from winning a lot of times, right?
Here we go as he keeps it, and he double handoff up the middle. Had everyone fooled. He gets down to the 40-yard line, and that should end the half, and it does. Not before they picked up about 19 yards there to mark him at the 41-yard line, and we are at halftime. Our score is Liberty 31, McMinnville 12. It was a very interesting, entertaining first half, and we'll talk about that half, and we'll talk about much, much more as we come back here for the halftime show on YamhillToday.com. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill Today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
And welcome back here to Liberty High School. Brian Ayers along with Jeff Ivey, and we are here at halftime. Our score is 31-12. It has been an interesting ball game here tonight, Jeff. Just when you thought the Grizzlies might be out of it, they've showed some life here offensively and defensively, even though they gave up 31 points.
They have, Brian. Maybe not defensively, but offensively. I mean, you almost had 200 yards in that first half. Yeah. That's pretty stinking good.
It is.
I mean, they're averaging like 300 yards for a game. So maybe just under that. But the problem is you gave up 408 yards in the first half to Liberty, 387.
Wow.
387 on the ground. So,
wow. That's a lot.
That is a lot, but you're
Cheers.
dominating time of possession, as you've always done. Too many penalties. They had 7 in the first quarter, none in the second quarter. That's an improvement, right? But oh my goodness, it was just an odd first half.
Yeah, it really was.
You really thought McMinnville claws back into it, and then Liberty goes ahead a little bit further. Then McMinnville claws back into it, and Liberty kicks a field goal and goes in 31-12. And it has just been one of those weird games. And early on in the game, I think I said, "Oh, maybe we'll be done by 9 tonight with as much quiz as going." It's 8:35 on your clock, and we just hit halftime, and it's a long halftime.
Yes, it is.
So it's a homecoming. Yes,
and the Grizzlies get the ball to start second half.
They do. So come out. I mean, you can get within 2 scores if you score a touchdown on your opening drive, and wow, that's good. So the improvement from last week that they were able to take on McKay and beat them handily, it's carried over into this game, and the things that were working were to the outside.
Right.
Everything, get to the outside, throw it to the outside, get the ball running to the outside. In the middle of the field, been pretty tough, but get the ball to the outside, and it's working for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think it has. And I think defensively, they gave up 31. I know you don't agree with me totally on that. However, they made some good stops when they had to out there, which was great to see. However, it's going to be interesting to see if they can carry that on as you get a little bit tired in the second half and they wear down. Can they continue to make stops when you've already given up 31?
Yeah.
I'm afraid a lot could happen.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't snowball, but I'm pleasantly surprised with some of the things. Now, they've given up some big rushes tonight. They've given up 219 yards to one back and 114 to another back. The backs are averaging 15.5 yards every time they carry across the entire backs that have carried the ball tonight. And that includes Jackson James having been sacked twice.
Yeah.
So, the run defense has not been spectacular, but passing, 2 of 9. What defense is not going to take giving up 2 of 9?
Right.
None.
Right.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing.
So there are positives in this game for McMinnville for sure.
Can they carry that over, though, into the second half, put some points on the board in the first drive, and put a little pressure on Liberty? That's going to be key.
That is going to be the key.
All righty, we are here at halftime. We are an extended halftime. We've already had the cheerleaders and part of the dance team come out. The band has been out there. I know we're going to get some trucks and some
balloons.
Some balloons and everything else around the track. So don't go away. We've got more of the halftime show. Jeff's going to bring us some stats and talk to us about, really what happened in that first half. So don't go away. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation, and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
Big Box is small rugs.
Big Box is big rugs. Big Box is flooring. Is comforters.
Big Box is fun.
Big Box is axe throwing. Deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
As we come back here to Liberty High School, our score 31-12. We are here at homecoming. Kind of see them down there, right in the back of some pickups and all their garb they've got on. Speaking of garb, Jeff, you've got some, I don't know, you've got some stats for us here from the first half.
I do have garb on, Brian. Thank you. As I'm sitting here, but wild first half there for both teams. Looking at some of the individual, well, we'll start with team statistics. That's more fun. Team statistics, the most important one, as always, the score up on the scoreboard, 31-12. Liberty Falcons over the visiting Grizzlies tonight at homecoming. Liberty with 10 first downs, McMinnville with 9. Total yards, 198 on 36 plays for McMinnville, 408 on 34 plays for Liberty. McMinnville averaging a decent 5.5 yards per play. Nothing wrong with that, but Liberty averaging 12 yards per play. Passing, 7 of 17 for 123 yards through the air for McMinnville. And 2 interceptions on the night thrown by Drew Bazan. On the other side, 2 of 9 for 21 yards. They haven't needed to pass the ball really tonight. The big damage has been done on the ground. 387 yards on 25 carries, 15.5 yards every time a running back carries the ball. For McMinnville, 19 rushes for 75 yards, about 4 yards per carry for McMinnville tonight. Penalties, as I mentioned, 7 for 74 yards for McMinnville. All of those in the first quarter. And penalties for Liberty, 5 for 50 yards. 2 total turnovers for McMinnville. I mentioned 2 interceptions, none for the Falcons. 4 punts in that first half for McMinnville, averaging about 35 yards per punt. And 2 punts in that first half for Liberty, averaging about 31 yards per punt. Both teams have started every drive averaging at the 33-yard line, so that's interesting stat there, to be quite honest with you. McMinnville's had the ball just over 14 minutes of the game, and Liberty's had the ball just under 9 minutes in the 9.5 minutes of the game. Looking at the individual statistics, Jackson Dart, as I mentioned, 2 of 9, 21 yards, 1 touchdown, that being a 15-yard touchdown to Luke Newport, who has both receptions on the night for 21 yards. Rushing the ball, the starting senior running back, Mickey Perry, has 9 carries for 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is averaging 12.7 yards per carry. Jackson James, been sacked twice by McMinnville. He's not as, his youth shows a little bit when he drops back to pass. He's a sophomore. He gets a little nervous, but he's been sacked twice. 4 carries for -3 yards. Jackson Rico, though, Brian, 8 carries, 219 yards, 1 touchdown, 27.4 yards every time he touches the ball. That guy has got some speed and got some size. It's 6'2", I believe, is what he is. Ethan Hopper, the bigger back, 3 carries for 46 yards, 15.3 yards per carry. And Luke Newport late in that first half, 1 carry for 11 yards. On the other side of the ball, Drew Bazan, 7 of 17, 123 yards, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns there in that first half of play tonight. Riley Martin, probably the most carries he's had in a half for the season. 10 carries, 58 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, just under his season average, but he's doing great. He really is. He's doing a good job. Bradley Thompson, 2 carries, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drew Bazan has carried the ball 6 carries for 9 yards, and Benson Strickland had 1 carry for 6 yards, kind of mixed in there. Our season starting running back, Ben Strickland, kind of been lowered down on the depth chart a little bit there. I don't know if there's an injury or if Riley Martin was just playing better, but Riley has done a good job the last couple weeks since he's become the starter. Ben McKay with 1 reception for 12 yards. Riley Martin, 1 reception for -2 yards. But the big first half, Brian, goes to Grant Yoakum with 5 receptions, 113 yards.
Wow.
Basically, handed that one drive, got all the yards except the last 1 yard on the touchdown run. Did a really good job, and that was after he went out with a little bit of a dinged-up injury there for a little bit. So he's averaging 23 yards per reception tonight. So McMinnville has had flashes of brilliance, but so has Liberty, maybe a couple more flashes of brilliance, and that's why they're in the lead 31-12 at halftime.
It is an interesting game, and that's why we do it. And we still have an interesting half coming up. Anything can happen, but it's nice to see the Grizzlies are fighting to stay in this one.
Yes, for sure.
All righty. Don't go away. We're going to have some scores and stuff, and I'll bring you those as Jeff takes a little break here. As our score, once again, as Jeff said, 31-12, 8:16 still left to go in the halftime. So we got some time, and we'll come back. We got some scores, some very interesting scores as well. We may even talk some MLB. As your Cubs did well as well. So we'll talk more about that as well. Don't go away. We got more of the halftime show coming up here on AM 1260 KLYC and also YamhillToday.com.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
If you are looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process, from low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement. They are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we come back here, and let's see if we get a little bit there, doing a little bit of cheers down below. Having some fun here, which is kind of cool. We have, of course, a post in the way there, so we got to be careful there. But we got some scores to pass along to you here tonight. The first one I'm going to pass to you is Sprague 14, South Salem 7. That's a halftime score there.
Yeah, that's after what's, South Salem's quarterback last week set an all-time record.
692
passing.
yards.
That's just crazy. And a loss.
That's
crazy
and
to
broke
me.
it by a couple hundred yards.
Yeah.
He just went.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
He went berserk.
Kellen Bowman just threw his, I don't know, his arm was just throwing everything.
Can you imagine the throb on the arm?
He probably didn't
play
feel
baseball,
it. Yeah,
right?
he probably
Didn't
didn't
he
feel
say
it. Yeah,
baseball?
he did. Yeah. But kind of cool. And so they're in a close one, 14-7, which is a little surprising.
You said at halftime?
At halftime. Mm-hmm. Cascade Cougars all over Malala, 53-0. Cubs losing to Amity, 26-0. Of course, that's Newport Cubs. Silverton 14, West Albany 9. Interesting score there. The Banks Braves on top of the Jervis Cougars, 20-6. And let's see, I got an update there. We got Taft 36, Scio 7, Willamette 6, and West Salem 0. The interesting about that, I'm not sure where that score is at right now, because Willamette, very good football team this year.
They are a very good football team.
They've
poaching down there.
They've recruited well.
Yeah, better than a lot of Pac-12 teams, I think.
Oh, yes, they have. Oh, well, our score here, of course, is 31-12. Jeff, you got anything else for us?
I'm looking for scores, and I think everything that you've reported.
Looking for scores in all the
right
wrong
places.
Right places.
But unfortunately, there's not a lot of.
I know. We talk about this every time we start going for it, but it's just what it is, and that's where we are, and hopefully that'll change someday.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to be the ones that have to change it. So, because the place I used to get them no longer has them.
I know.
They don't do it. So we are here, and interesting that you've got the Liberty Falcons already out there doing their warm-ups here.
Well, you remember, McMinnville came out late out at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Later than they normally do. And they're still, I don't see them anywhere on the field coming out yet either. So they will come out to our right.
Which means they're going to put another 2 minutes on there as well. Yeah. So it's like Liberty maybe forgot they had the homecoming, but they didn't because they had a couple of the guys on the team out there. Yeah. So, well, we have a little bit of time, Jeff. We talk a little bit about Major League Baseball.
Yes.
We got the Mariners playing tomorrow.
My dream.
Yes, here you go. Here you go.
My dream scenario is the Cubs and the Mariners, Brian. Let's be
honest.
Cool. I couldn't lose, right?
You could. No.
And I would root for the Mariners. And that, I mean, I would pull for them. I would root for both teams, but I would pull for them because the Cubs got the World Series, I think, 2016, 2017, back then. Right. They got theirs in my lifetime. Let's get the Mariners one. And then I can, just be happy that I have an American League team that won one and a National League team that won one. So I would be really happy. Your Yankees?
Yes. Big one over
against the
Red
wall.
Sox.
Against the wall, down 0-1 and come back and win 2 in a row.
Pretty impressive.
And they had a chance to win that first game.
Yes, they
did. I believe they had the bases loaded with no outs in the ninth. And a lot of teams might not have been able to come back from that, losing that way. You know what I mean? That can be mentally, disastrous.
I saw one of the stats I think it was like the only time that no one's ever scored in a playoff game when they had bases loaded.
That's crazy.
In no outs. So, but yesterday they had, I'll say this correctly, Schlittler was the pitcher.
Yes.
Rookie. And
he did a great job.
Yeah. So, 11, 12 strikeouts?
Something like that, yeah.
It was pretty awesome to see him do that, and as the Grizzlies come out here.
See the new Mr. October?
Is there ever a new Mr. October? Reggie's the man. So
Reggie is your man, that is for sure.
It is. So, and then the Mariners, of course, we talked about that.
Play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow, and should be interesting.
I think all the series start tomorrow. Is
that
right?
I think so.
Yeah. And what's really going to be interesting, Sunday when the Mariners play at home and the Seahawks play at home.
I'm glad we're not going up there.
Within several hours. I think the Seahawks play at 1 and the Mariners play at 5. So there's going to be crossover.
Yes.
Can you imagine what parking will be? I mean, parking can be challenging already down there.
Ideally, you go to both games,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
I mean, you're there. You might as well.
Make it an afternoon/evening, right?
It's a long day.
Yeah. A very long day, but it's exciting. I mean, it would be fun to be down there and just even be in the crowds of that situation. So.
It is. It's fun times and always a great time of year. And we got a little bit of football tomorrow.
Yeah.
Beavers.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm just I
know what you're
The
saying.
truth hurts. The truth is
they are taking on
App State.
And App State any good? Okay. I know the Beavers answer. I know the answer to the Beavers.
The Beavers are favored by 1, I think. So
oh my.
That means
it's going to come down to the long snapper
or the third string place kicker. Can this guy from Liberty play for the Beavers? Either long snapper. It's just been a tough season. It is not what people hoped for, but on the other side of it, you got Oregon who's playing pretty well.
Big game against Penn State last week, and they have a bye this week.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Before they take on Indiana, who is ranked in the top 10.
Okay.
So that's going to be a big game down. And unfortunately, Oregon and Oregon State both play at 12:30
again. So
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate
it's.
I hate it all.
But with being in different conferences, they don't care. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big Ten doesn't. I think back in the past they used to kind of work together. Let's not have. Maybe there might be a kickoff at 12 and 1:30 or 12:30 and 1:30 or 12:30 and 2. So there was a little bit. I think maybe the conference had something to do with that, but. Now that they're in separate conferences, they're going to put the best games on the TV for the viewers. You know what I mean?
I totally get it. So who should care? ODOT.
Yes.
I mean, ODOT should really care because they're the ones that deal with
they got more money now, so they should. They should be able to. No, it's going to be
State police should care.
It can be a nightmare.
It's going to be a
Now,
nightmare.
I will say this: there'll be fewer people going to the Beaver game than the Duck game.
Shocking. Yeah.
And I usually zoom down 99, go out West Salem and down 90, over through.
Same here
Independence and
for
down,
both games.
Yeah, and so it'll be fine. But one team playing really well, one team not playing. Get behind Linfield. How are they doing?
1-1.
Okay.
Yeah, they play tomorrow.
Okay, at home or on the road? Western Oregon playing well too, from what I hear.
Oh yeah,
couple wins on the season. So get out and support your local teams if you can, because it's fun. Even if their teams are bad, you have a tailgater. You make smash burgers. You make breakfast sandwiches. You make biscuits and gravy. What did you? Oh, you weren't there last week, and I didn't make it down in time. I think they just had hot dogs and burgers. Anyways, it's just fun to hang out.
I'll tell you, I know somebody, Nikki, has got some ideas for a tailgate for a little pizza.
Okay,
and it looks pretty good. She sent that to me.
To make your own pizza,
barbecue pizza and the dough, and she had some ideas, and I said, let's do it. So, by the way, Linfield, they are 1-1. Mm-hmm. They are taking on George Fox, at George Fox. I remember that now.
New coaching staff at George Fox, I believe, this year.
Yes. So we'll see what happens there as the Wildcats are 1-1. You don't say that very often.
No.
So, but they did lose that big game to start off the season against University of Wisconsin Oshkosh.
Yeah, who was unranked, right?
Yes, but I think they've actually turned on to be a pretty good team.
Have they? Okay.
So.
Well, the rankings don't always tell the story, do they? But, hey, look what's happening out there. It's almost time to start the second half.
That's right. They're getting ready.
And it's 8:55. So what I meant to say early on is maybe we'll start the second half by 9 o'clock.
There you go. Revisionist history.
We can go back and edit that out, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's already done. It's already done. I think Norm's already got it going like, nuh-uh. Oh, well, we get ready for the second half on our extended halftime show. And our score is 31-12. The Falcons will be kicking. The Grizzlies, the good thing is we'll be getting the ball to start the second half.
That is right. So
as we get ready, and the crowd is kind of quiet now.
Yeah, I think they might have thought that it would be a little bit bigger of a lead here, but McMinnville, again, doing some good things tonight.
All righty, as they get ready to receive Coda Spencer back there for McMinnville, and I believe that's Nelson as well. And here is the kick taken by Coda at about the 10-yard line. Goes across the 20. Stutter steps. Jiggers is there to the 29. And he's going to get a nice run back there. And decent field position for McMinnville.
Yep. Yeah, of course, they move it back a foot or a yard, so they're going to say 28.
All right. Well, they always seem to do that.
They
didn't throw a flag and then pull it off. That's the important thing.
Well, we got the over-under on 2 of those in the second half, right?
Yeah. Usually it's 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we had 2 in the first half.
There we go. All right, here we go. Ball is at the 28-yard line. For McMinnville, Jeff, what do you want to see the first possession?
Well, I like to see him go back to a little bit more of the outside stuff that was working in that first half right now. You're going to have to disguise it a little bit, but they were certainly having success towards the outside of the field, the wide side of the field, most of the time in that first half.
3 receivers here on the near side. Going to hand it off, and it's going to be a gain, and you just got Martin just spinning his way across the 33-yard line.
Yeah. That's a good run, and up the middle, Brian, for 5 yards for Martin. I like to see him get over the century mark. He deserves it this year. Like I say, he's come in the last couple of weeks and done a really good job of hitting those hard holes up the middle of the field, and the feet are always moving.
He has been a solid runner for this Grizzly team. Here we go. Grizzlies taking their time. They want to take as much time off. They want to get some points on the board, too. Get this into a 1-possession, 2-possession ball game. 31-12 is our score. Here's going to be the pitch to the outside, and going to be a first down by Martin. He's going to center step his way. Flag comes flying out. Martin gets pushed down to the 42-yard line, but a flag back at the 30.
It's going to come back on a hold or a block in the back, but again, where'd the play go?
To the outside.
And how many yards did they get? About 25, 30?
And, yep.
Before the hold.
Did the hold have anything to do with it?
I don't know. I saw the flag come in late, so I wasn't really focused. I was watching Riley run down the field, and it's going to be 15 yards from the
It's a
Thought
big.
it would be from the spot of the foul, which was the.
Well, they must have called it early then. That's for the case, right? Moving it back to the 24. 11:03 to go. Our score is 31-12 in favor of Liberty on top of McMinnville here early in the third quarter. You're watching and listening to the game on YamhillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville.
Well, it's just a couple of times tonight that McMinnville's had a really good play called back by a penalty.
Right. That makes it very, very tough as they come out here now. Second down in about 13. I'll make it 14. This ball is inside the 24-yard line. Bazan draws back. He looks. He throws across the middle. Has a receiver, and it's incomplete. And
there's a PI there.
There is a flag there at the tip of the L. It's a darker flag is what it looks like.
Yeah, and that could have been why we didn't see it earlier, but that was an obvious pass interference or hold, one of the two, against the defensive back there because the wide receiver that had beat him, and that was Ryder Darnell, was going to get wide open. So give McMinnville a first down here. And put the ball, 39-yard line? Yeah, 15 big yards there.
That's a huge, huge play for the Grizzlies. They get the first down now.
McMinnville just hanging around, Brian.
That's a good thing.
Hanging around, it's a really good thing.
We haven't seen that much this year until now, and it's good to see here as we're 10:58 to go in the third quarter. Here comes receiver in motion. Showing blitz, the Falcons. They're going to pitch it to Martin on the far side. He gets it. He's going to get a gain of about 3 yards. That was a little bit of a wild pitch there, almost to his back shoulder.
Yep, a little bit behind him, but he did a good job of making an adjustment to bring the ball in.
Grizzlies doing what they want to do, Jeff. They're moving the ball, taking some time off the clock.
Yep. Only gone 14 yards here, Brian, but have taken off a minute and a half off the clock. Just being deliberate, as they usually are. Still, Liberty going with single coverage on the receivers. They're going to float the safety to the middle, a little bit to the middle of the field there. Hedge their bet.
Yoakum is here on the near side. Bazan's going to be flushed out to the far side. He's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it. He's going to run. Tight rope. He goes, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds down near the 42-yard line, and that's where they mark him there on the far side.
16 yards. Great job by Bazan to pull the ball down.
Bazan saw it open, and he has the wheels to make it happen. He did get a good run there, and it's nice to see the Grizzlies moving the ball.
Yep. Just hanging around enough to make Liberty nervous here.
Be nice to put some points up on this drive here with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trips here on the near side. Bazan's going to throw it. He throws it incomplete, almost picked off. The defender came out there and kind of read the play. That was Brisson, and really Brisson read it perfectly. I think the ball was errantly thrown, too, a little bit.
It was. And Brisson was thinking touchdown.
Yes, he was.
That was about a half a step away from the touchdown.
And fortunately, it is incomplete, and it'll bring up a second down. He read that one perfectly. Here we go. We've got Martin in the backfield. Once again, Bazan is calling off the play. Trying to read that defense, who will put pressure on him. He's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to get hit twice. He got hit once and then bounced off. He got hit another time. Not before he picked up a couple yards, though. And he gets inside the 40-yard line, make it to 39.
A lot of those option plays have been run to the boundary side, Brian, which means there's not as much room for the trailing back to get outside because he'll be out of bounds. And that was kind of the play there where Bazan really didn't have much of an option to make the option.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the double option. Double secret probation.
Yeah. You got to – I think this might be 4-down territory here for me.
I think so. I think it is. You're down 31-12. It is third down. Hopefully they can get it without needing fourth down.
Yep.
But you've got that diamond backfield that they used down near the goal line in the second quarter.
Do you sneak a back out into a pass pattern here?
Well, you might have to help block and maybe go here. And then we got movement.
We got an offsides? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Good job there. They were showing that blitz. They had their ears pinned back. And the Falcons tried to swoop in there. And, well, they swooped in and got a offsides call.
That brings up a very manageable 3rd and 2 now.
Opens up a lot of options
It
now.
does. He's probably going to come out in that diamond formation again.
And they do. Martin, Yoakum, and I believe Bradley.
I go deep right here. Deep on the left side. Pull the ball out and go deep to Nusta Nelson.
And it's going to be a keeper, and it's going to be a throw on the far side. It's going to be a first down, then hit out of bounds. Bizon was in the grasp and falling backwards when he just kind of dropped that one off to the back.
Yeah, that was Bradley. Holy cow.
Bradley does get enough for a first down to the 30-yard line. That's an athletic play there by Bizon.
Drive continues, though, Brian.
And the clock continues.
Bleeding the clock.
Exactly what the Grizzlies wanted to do. They would love to put some points on the board here, but they're doing exactly what they need to do right now, and just slowly moving the ball, very methodical. The diamond backfield once again.
Mm-hmm. Again, I think you sneak it back through the middle and you have him go deep to the corner.
Here they go. They're going to hand it off to Martin. He's going to break one tackle, a second tackle, still on his feet. He's going to go 10, 11 yards.
Really good run there.
Yes, it is. And Martin has been very good in the backfield for the Grizzlies this season. He's only a junior, too.
78 yards now on 14 carries. I think that's a season high for any running back for McMinnville tonight. Just keep this thing going. We're just about to hit the 8-minute mark of the third quarter.
31-12 is our score. Grizzlies trail to the Falcons right now, but they are threatening as the ball is on the 19-yard line.
Nope.
And we've got movement, and it's going to go against McMinnville. False start. Unfortunately, another penalty against McMinnville.
9 for 89 yards.
Wow. Too many.
Yep.
And then you count the 2 they didn't accept, right?
Correct.
So really 11.
11 for over 100 probably.
And then maybe the one they pulled and waved off, 2 of them.
Yeah, I was
Not sure who they were against.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know on that case, but still.
Let's just take one of them, right?
Yeah.
So even if that is, I mean, you're looking at way too many.
There's some flags that are going to need to be washed tonight. They've been on the ground so much.
There's that one that's been pretty
Yeah.
dirty. Here we go. It's 1st and 15 now. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Diamond backfield. Here they go. They're going to run it, and it's going to be a keeper, and Bizon goes up, and not much there. Gain of a couple. Really didn't have any other option, though, Jeff.
No, he did not. Everybody was covered on that. Kind of a slow developing play, too, to be quite honest.
And really, Jeff, with something like this, are they setting something else up? I mean, you can almost do a reverse from that.
You could, and again, sneak it back through the line of scrimmage. Have him get lost in the linebackers who are focused on Bizon to, like, get into a corner play where Bizon stops and throws the ball over the top. I don't know if they have that in their repertoire, but...
Well, we'll see. They got that diamond backfield once again. And Bizon's going to drop back. He's going to throw it over in the far side, and it's incomplete. And a flag comes flying in afterwards.
This could be a personal foul here.
Let's see if we get down to the officials and see what they decide that they're going to say. And another flag. We've had a lot of them. You jinxed us the start of the whole night, Jeff. 9:07 right now.
But again, the referees, is he like saying, I think I saw this, should I call this? It's like, no, you know what you saw. Holding.
All right.
Oh, holding on both teams.
Double hold.
So the play is offset, and it'll be second down again.
It's almost like taking the flag and picking it up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
6:43 to go. Grizzlies have had the ball all third quarter, I should say.
Oh, all half, too.
It is all half, so it wasn't wrong, but just weird. Here we go. Trips here on the near side. They're not in that diamond package. They've got Martin in the backfield. Bizon drops back. He's going to look here on the near side. He's going to step up, though. He's going to throw across the center, and it is caught. And it's going to be about 7-8 yard reception there. And that Darnell.
Yep, that was Darnell. They're going to put the ball where they're going to mark it down into 12. Down to the 12, so 10 yards on the play.
6:20 counting. Just taking their time. They want to just make a definitive drive here.
Yeah.
And to do that, you need to put points on the board, including, the touchdown. Here we go. Bazan drops back. He looks. He's going to throw to the end zone, and it's going to be up in.
Ooh.
It's who's that? That's Yoakum.
Yeah, he made a valiant effort. Ball tipped up, but could not come down with it in the corner.
All right, we were blocked by the window and the bar here. And they're going to say Rico actually tipped it up there for the Falcons, and that will stop the clock with 6:03 to go here in the third quarter. Grizzlies come out on the far side. You got Nelson and you got McKay for McMinnville. Here on the near side, you got Yoakum and Darnell. In the backfield, you've got Martin, who's going to get it. He's going to roll around the left side. He's going to down near the end zone. They're going to mark him down the 3-yard line. He got behind that post and did a good job and just kind of sprinted in there. And a nice job by McMinnville to put some pressure on the Falcons. And here they come up to the line of scrimmage quickly.
3rd and 1.
If they come up here, they're going to say 1st and goal from the 3, and they're going to spin and behind the post. Not sure what's going in, but it's going to be a touchdown, Grizzlies. And I'm going to assume that is Martin.
That was Martin.
Okay, because he got behind the post, and I couldn't see, and he got spun. The last thing I saw, and he got spun in the end zone, and the Grizzlies have scored first here in the third.
Wow, what a statement drive there, Brian. Over 6 minutes taken off the clock to come out of the locker room and score a touchdown for Riley Martin.
Exactly what the doctor ordered there. And they do get back in this a little bit more. It's 31-18. And here they go for 2.
Yep. Bradley's going to make it in there. Bradley Thompson with the 2-yard run.
He does it, and the score is good. So, with 5:39 left to go in the third quarter, it's 31-20. Liberty, but the Grizzlies are hanging in there. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
As we come back to action, here are the Grizzlies. As Moon is going to put his left foot into it. He did the same thing last week, and that's a squib right there to the upback who stopped it at the 46-yard line. So good field position for the Falcons here with 5:38 to go.
Short field here for them. Shorter field. They're going to put the ball down to 47-yard line.
Shane Decker with the return there, if you call that much a return.
The kneel down.
He kneeled down, jumped on it. Don't hit me, I'm down. That's exactly what you're supposed to do there. And here we go. Let's see what the Falcons do. Their first possession of the second half. Under center, he's going to hand it off to the big back, and nothing there. That's exactly right. And come in there and making a stop for the Grizzlies is Kelleher, and they lose a yard or two back to the 45.
I was going to say the McMinnville team is playing with a little bit more urgency than what Liberty seems to be playing with right now, Brian. Liberty just kind of ho-humming like they think they got the game in hand. I don't know yet. McMinnville's really playing hard.
Yes, they are. They're hanging in there with it, and here they go. Reverse handoff. Second guy goes, breaks one tackle, third tackle, and he gets out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And it's going to be Perry with another big run, and they just do it so quickly, Jeff.
And then right when you think McMinnville's right in it, 20 yards ripped off there.
Yeah, that's a tough one because he just broke through there, and they've run that play numerous times.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of the old Canby days when they ran like 6 plays. Maybe out of different formations, but they were basically 6 plays. And they just practiced them over and over and over, and they got really good at them.
Yes, they did. And not only that, the blocking for each play is they go right up the middle and nothing there. Good stop by the Grizzly defense.
Yep, another time that Ethan Hopper held to little or no gain on the play. The defense came up to stop him quickly.
4:40 to go in the third quarter. Our score is 31-20. Grizzlies scored in the first possession of the second half, I should say, third quarter. Falcons have their first possession second half, and there's a little option play and going right up the middle and made it look too easy once again. Another big run. Rico, who comes up with another big, 9 yards?
Yep, going to be about a yard short. So 3rd and 1, just about 4 minutes to go here in the third.
You're right, Jeff. This reminds me a lot of this Canby team now that you say that color and the uniform and everything. And the first back gets it, and you kind of have to guess. And the Grizzlies,
That's Hopper.
They end up stopping them, but not before we got to the 21-yard line.
I got the. I know when it's Hopper now. I'll give you a little clue.
Okay.
He's got the big leg brace on the right leg.
Okay.
That's how I know that it's him.
Hopper is hopping down there with some big yards right now. And here we go. A handoff to the first back and going forward. Breaks the first tackle. Like the second tackle. Gets down near the 11-yard line.
That's Hopper again. And he's the big bruising back right now, Brian. That's giving McMinnville some fits if he can get past the line of scrimmage. McMinnville's done a good job bottling him up, but if he gets past the line of scrimmage, he uses that weight to get down there. And the ball's now on the 12-yard line here for 9.
They've moved down this ball pretty easily down the field. They go forward, just following his blockers, goes into the end zone. I think he got it, and he did. Touchdown. A 21-yard run by Mekhi Perry. He just followed his blockers and just kind of quickly got into the end zone. The difference between these two teams is stark when you've got a quick hitting offense, and that's what we saw right there on that drive.
For sure, Brian. And, boy, they came down and they answered that call by McMinnville. Only took about 2.5 minutes off the clock, though. So
that's a lot for them, right?
It is. It really is.
It's kind of funny. As they do get the 6 points, and they will be kicking the extra point. The kick is up as we get there, and it is good. So that makes our score 38-20. With 3:10 left to go in the third quarter, Liberty, they extend their lead. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As we come back to action, here is the kick, taken about the 10-yard line. Go across the 20, 25, and the 30, still on his feet. Goes across the 35, and a good run back there for the Grizzlies to the 37, 38-yard line.
Really good run back there. Was that Darnell?
That was Nelson, I believe.
Okay.
Nestor Nelson?
Yeah, Nestor Nelson. They're going to put the ball at the 38. Yep. Pretty decent field position for this drive here, Brian.
It is, and now if you're McMinnville, you want to just continue to do this, and then you're down 38-20, but you do need to answer, and you need to be very methodical and make things happen. But good things are happening tonight, which is good.
Definitely. A lot of good things. We're
seeing some improvement
against a pretty good competition here.
And you've got a lot of guys injured on the bench.
Yep.
Here we go. Bison is back there, and let's see. Bazan's got 3 receivers on the far side. He's going to keep it, though, get it to Martin, and no, he's going to keep it himself. Going to try to go to the outside, and nothing there. It's going to be thrown backwards. They're going to mark him back at the original line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah, I think he would have been better off to cut it up inside instead of kind of coming to a stop and then trying to bounce it back outside there on the play. Gain of nothing there on the option.
As they come out here now and being very methodical here, which they've done. We're down to 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trips here on the near side. Trying to see where Yoakum is. Here goes Bazan. He draws back. He's going to double pump. He's going to take it on the flat, and it's going to be caught. Martin going to go forward and pick up a few yards to the 42-yard line.
Tell you what I like about Riley Martin. He gets the ball, sees somebody in front of him. He's not afraid to make contact.
Right. He initiates it a lot of the time.
He does. Just 4 yards on the play, but still positive. His second reception tonight.
We are at 150 and counting. Our score is 38-20. Liberty in the lead. McMinnville comes out here, trips here on the near side. Bazan. We'll be surprised if he tries to maybe air it out here a little bit. This is probably 4-down territory as well. He's going to go quickly, go to slant play right up the middle. It's going to be a first down right at midfield.
Nice play.
That's a perfect pass and a good reception there and a good first down. McKay knew right where he had to be.
He did.
Got it and a little bit more for the first down.
Kind of made himself big as he went over the middle of the field, kind of put his hands out like this to give him a good target. And Bizan with the nice pass to him to get the first down.
He throws a pretty ball.
He does.
He does. He gets it right there in the right spot. Fun to see. Here we go. We got single coverage up on top. Let's see if Bazan tries to exploit that. You have a bigger receiver, too. It's a smaller defender.
He does. If you look at him, probably got 3 or 4 inches on him.
Let's see if he goes, and they got movement, and we do have movement from, I think, both sides.
I was going to say it's offsides, though, because I'm pretty sure it's offsides. It is. Even though the offensive player moved, the guy was in the neutral zone, caused the offensive player to move.
And that is going to make it 1st and 5 now, which I think you stick with the same play call. And now you maybe try to take a chance here, Jeff.
Yep.
And I try to exploit that up there on the top. Got single coverage. Bazan's going to hand it off to Martin. He's going to try to make something happen. Going to bounce it to the outside, and nothing there. In fact, they're going to give him a loss of a half a yard or maybe a full yard. Back to the 46. Yeah, they mark him a whole yard back as we bring a 2nd down and 6 now.
Interesting.
Down to 29 seconds to go. And let's see, we have the official blowing his whistle. And he's going to send one of the linemen off the field.
Yep. Again, that point of emphasis of equipment. There could be an equipment problem.
As Lagunas is holding something up like something broke.
Maybe his mouthpiece or something.
They're going over there, and he's going to try to figure that out. And here we go. We've got a blitz being showed by the Falcons. We're down to 11 seconds. Trips here on the near side. And it's going to be a quick slant panner over the middle to McKay. It's going to be a reception kind of thrown off the wrong shoulder. But McKay was able to get back and get it, and he's going to pick up a 1st down.
7 yards. Again, made himself big, Brian. Nice job. 2 back-to-back passes to McKay as we're going to end the third quarter.
After 3, our score is 38-20. Liberty in the lead. Don't go away. Big fourth quarter coming up here on YamhillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation, and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
As we come back here for the fourth quarter from Liberty High School, as the Grizzlies have it on 1st and 10 after the big reception there as Bizon drops back. He's going to double pump. He's going to throw across the field, and it's going to be incomplete and threw it short. I think he thought Darnell was going to cut back on that, Jeff, and the ball bounces to the turf.
No doubt that's what that play was designed to do, but I think Darnell couldn't cut inside the defensive back that was doing a pretty good job going with him down the field.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Just a reminder, our next game will be Thursday night at home against Newburgh.
Friday night off.
I know. We got a South Salem game.
I was going to say, maybe I'll take my wife out on a date to the South Salem game.
Hey, there you go. Perfect. Good idea.
We've
Good
done
idea.
That before. I don't know what's on the schedule.
Let me know. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. Bizon's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to throw him backwards. Good job there defensively by the Falcons, who, Jeff, they kind of went like part of the second quarter and the third quarter without really doing much defensively. And right there, they come up with a blitz, and coming in there and making the tackle is Dallas Ochoa, and gets the sack.
Kind of lackadaisical, so to speak, is what Liberty was there for kind of in the middle of the game as we hit 11 and a half to go here in the game. But 3rd and 13, and you really got to figure 4-down territory here no matter what, trailing by 18 points here, Brian.
Yeah,
3-score game.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Here we go. Bizon draws back. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to look. He's going to throw across his body. He's got a receiver. It is caught. It's going to be a 1st down. Nope. It's going to be short of a 1st down. They mark him back at the 30-yard line.
So they needed 13. They got 12. That pass, I think, was to Jackson Altry. Yep.
4th and 1. They are going to go for it. You might as well at this point. Wouldn't mind probably see that diamond backfield once again.
Yep.
As they come up there. And,
way to go, Coach.
I know.
Put you in.
I should. That's all.
You would have won state.
That's why I'm here. Here we go. The diamond backfield, 4th and 1. They're going to run it. Option. They're going to pitch it. Goes off one of the helmets. Goes to the turf and picked up there. And Liberty, McMinnville got it.
Yeah, it's going to be over on downs, though, but I believe Bizon came up with the ball.
He did. That's tough.
There was a lot of blue shirts in the backfield real quick on that play, Brian. Loss of 6 and over on downs.
Yeah, when you don't have your receivers out there, you know that you're going to run the ball, and so there's an option, but there's only so many options to go, and I think Bizon just kind of threw it up as fast as he could, and unfortunately, it is going to be a turnover on downs with 10:19 to go in the ball game.
That's a big uphill battle now, for sure, for the Grizzlies.
Let's see what the Falcons decide to do. They have one receiver, Ben James, over here on the near side. Center is under, the quarterback is under center, I should say. We're going to put the tight end over on the other side. And it's going to be a delayed handoff to the last back who's going to come around and stutter steps his way across the 45 and finally taken down right in front of the bench of the Falcons, but not before he picked up 11 yards.
Jackson Rico with 11 on that run. Well, they're going to, out to the 47. First down. Going to keep the clock moving. You can kind of see that he wanted to stay in bounds, too.
Yes.
He didn't bounce it out farther outside.
Right, which he could have.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
Yeah, I guess if you call 239 yards a good game.
Yeah, it's not bad.
On 10 carries.
10 carries.
Do the math there.
Yeah. One. No, I'll do it later. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a handoff to the second back. He's going to break one tackle. Goes over on the far side. He's going to go across the 40, and he stays in bounds as well. They are well coached,
yes, they
aren't
are. Yes, very well coached. As he could have easily went out of bounds, got a couple more yards going forward, but he's like, I got down to the 33. I'm going to stop and get some good yardage there.
Did a good job of stopping and then jumping up in the air and kind of coming back towards the middle of the field a little bit. And it's going to be 1st and 10, as Jeff said, at the 33-yard line. And here is a fake, and they're going to throw it in. It's incomplete. Kind of a slant, fake handoff, slant pattern, incomplete pass.
Yeah. Slant pattern into what was going to hopefully be some sort of bubble screen on the inside,
right.
But the ball thrown too low for the intended wide receiver, Ben James.
That does stop the clock with 9:16 to go in the ball game. 38-20 is our score. Here they come, back up under center. And it was the first back that got it. He's going to push his way forward. He just keeps pushing the pile, and he gets to the 25-yard line. Pick up about 8 yards.
Yep, Hopper there. They're not far from 3 backs over 100 yards.
Wow.
He needs 34. So, if he scores from here, if he is the primary back in the backfield right now.
Hopper is back there, and they're going to fake it, and they're going to get it to the back coming from the side, and he goes through, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles into the end zone, touchdown.
Have a night, Rico.
Jackson Rico is in fuego. I don't know how many yards he has now because that's a lot.
That was 25. We had that there. 264 on 11 carries.
Wow.
24 yards every time he touches the ball, Brian. 2 touchdowns on the evening for him as well.
Jackson Rico having himself a game. 8:37 to go. They're trying to add another point up here. It's 44-20, pending the extra point. Here's the snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:37 left to go in the ball game. It's 45-20. Don't go away. We'll be back here on AM 1260 KLYC and also YamHillToday.com.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
As we come back here, as we get ready for the kickoff after the Falcons put up another score, Jeff, to make it 45-20.
Really a lot of urgency now, Brian. McMinnville's got to score quick if they want to have a chance of pulling out the victory tonight.
Here's the run back. Going to go on the far side now after coming to the near side and then taken out of bounds right in front of the Grizzly bench. Pretty good return there for Nelson.
Really good return, Brian. McMinnville's had decent field position all night long tonight. Start their drives, all of them around the 35-yard line, which has been an improvement over what they've had the last couple weeks.
Right.
You give them 36 on that one. So
now, if you're the Grizzlies, 8:28 to go. You'd love to have a nice drive here, and really, you've had some good things happen here tonight. You know, you have a big game against Newburgh next week.
Yep, you do, and that cross-county rivalry. But yeah, just too many big plays tonight given up to Liberty so far.
Liberty's a big play offense.
Yeah.
Here we go. Biz on, shotgun formation. We got movement or something. Yep.
Well, it's like the referees were waiting around. Who's going to call this one?
Illegal procedure against the Grizzlies. False start. And moving on back.
Number 10 for 94 yards tonight.
10 penalties.
94
2
yards.
waved off.
Yep.
2 picked up flags.
Yep.
One of them will say so.
Yep.
That's a tough one.
It is.
All righty, here we go. 1st and 15. Trips here on the near side. Bizon's going to quickly get it out here and is going to be taken down. Good tackle there by Liberty. It's one thing they do is you've got McKay with the reception and hit immediately.
Loss of 2 on the play. That's how immediately he was hit.
Yes. By the way, tomorrow night's the big McMinnville crab feed. Yeah, for the athletic boosters. Should be fun.
Get my hands all warmed up for cracking crab.
Cracking crab. You got to combine that.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. It always is. Haven't been for several years.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be good to get some Dungeness.
It'll be good. Ready for that. It's tomorrow night, the crab feed. And you see us. Come say hi. Here we go. And rolling out, looking is Bizon. And he's going to be hit, and he's going to be taken down for a loss and a sack back at the 27-yard line.
Not going the right way right now for McMinnville. 3rd loss on a run in a row for Drew Bizon.
It's like Liberty flipped a switch.
Yeah, it is. Like 3rd quarter, they were just
exactly.
Boom. Oh, they scored. We better score a couple times.
And their defense.
Yeah.
Their defense has changed, too.
They have stepped it up. And I think maybe a coach or two might have gotten in somebody's ear.
We're approaching the 7-minute mark here. Our score, once again, is 45-20. Bizon, shotgun formation. He's looking. He's going to drop to the left or to the center. Has a receiver, and it's incomplete and knocked down.
Flag comes flying in, and as much as I love McMinnville trying to get a call once in a while, I think that was pretty well timed on the play. It's not going to be a first down. Of course, that's not an automatic first down in high school football, but I think the fans here might have Now, maybe on the replay, if you're watching and you go backwards, in real time, it looked like boom, boom.
Ochoa is going to get called for the penalty as they move the ball to the 42-yard line.
Much more manageable 3rd down here, eh?
It is, but we'll take him when we can get him, right?
Yep, 100%.
All righty, 6:54 to go. It is 3rd down and 4 for the Grizz. Here we go. There's a handoff right up the middle, and just moving the ball was Martin, and he's going to move it a couple yards. Well, only a couple. I thought maybe a third, but they're going to say 2. He gets to the 44-yard line.
So he was laying across the 45-yard line, and they put it on the 40.
His knee, he just had long knees or short knees. Or Gonna bring up 4th down and 2 now. You might as well go for it, Jeff. Yep. You're trailing right now by a score of 45-20, and just trying to make something happen here.
Riley with 91 yards on the night, so doing a really good job. Would love to see him get 100. Would love to see a McMinnville running back get 100 yards. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Timeout.
We got a timeout. We'll take it as well. 6:11 left to go in the ball game. Liberty 45, McMinnville 20. We'll be back right after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you. A trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
As we come back to action here to Liberty High School, Brian Ayers along with Jeff Ivey. And yes, We will be at the crab feed tomorrow.
Yes.
Should be fun. So if you're going to be there, make sure you support your McMinnville Athletics. And if you can't, you can always, find a way to donate to them, which is always a great cause. And these kids out here, and fun to see them be successful. And it's not all about the wins and losses. As we come back here, here's Bizon. He's going to pitch it to Martin on the far side. Martin's going to get nowhere. And, in fact, he's going to lose some yardage on the play. We'll see where the mark is. Going to be near the 41-yard line. Turnover on downs to the Falcons.
Might be putting it at the 40-yard line exactly. So a loss of 4 on the play for Martin, and that's going to make it hard for him to get over 100. 6:05 to go here in the fourth.
Now, if you're Liberty, I wouldn't be surprised to see them just kind of run the ball right up the middle, or maybe just a little bit to the outside of the tackles, but not anything too crazy. But you say that, and you never know what they can do, right?
Right.
They're such a high-powered offense. They don't always do it by the arm. Here we go. They're going to hand it off right there on the left-hand side. Break one tackle. Perry makes a second tackle and still on his feet and finally taken down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, Ben Thompson's okay. Pretty hard throw down there. They're going to give him to the 25. 15 yards on Perry. Perry up to 175 yards tonight, Brian, on 13 carries.
Wow. Interesting. Some of those, the stats for some of those guys for Liberty.
They have 513 yards on the ground tonight.
Wow.
500.
And this time the Grizzlies are not tricked at all. It was the second back who came in from the outside there, and Grizzlies stayed home and made the tackle and maybe even a loss there.
Yeah, they're going to give him a loss of 2 on the play.
That's about perfect.
Yeah, loss of 1, actually.
Okay. So second down and 11. We're at the 5-11 mark. There we go. And it's going to be a throw right up the middle. A little slant pattern, incomplete. And going to bring up third down. Interesting play call there by Liberty. I think they thought, hey, you know what? They expect us to do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Well, Jackson James, again, just a sophomore, but 2 of 11. 2 for 11 tonight for 21 yards.
And most of his completions were right off the first drive, right?
2 of the first 3 passes that he threw were completions.
Yep. Wow.
After that, he's 0 for 8. He's going to
keep it himself and go right up the middle, and he's going to go inside the 20-yard line. And he's going to be short of a first down as he needed to get to the 15, got to the 18.
So, third down. They're going to go for it here.
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's just another same thing, another quick run there. As they're going to take some time off the clock. We're down to 4:35.
Either going to leave McMinnville a long drive, a lot of field in front of them, or they're going to get a first down here.
Lots of movement.
I was going to say, everybody move. Fire drill here.
We're the only ones that didn't move there. Here goes Perry. He's going to bounce it to the outside. He's going to come down to the inside, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like they may give him the mark there, but I'm not sure.
It's going to be real close.
Looks like he thought maybe he was getting to the sideline and then cut it up there just to make sure. And when he did that, he may have gone back just a little bit, and they're going to give him a pretty good spot, I think, Jeff.
I think that's going to be a first down. Yep. That pretty much ices it right there, Brian.
Oh, 3:55 to go in the ball game. It is 45-20. And the PA announcer is telling us what it was, and it was a first down. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's going to be a pass, and there goes the James. He's going to throw it into the end zone, has a receiver, lofts it up, and incomplete. Just kind of threw it up for grabs there, and the receiver was there before anybody else. The defenders got there late, but the ball hung up in the air a little bit.
Yep, little too much air under that ball. Little surprised, though, that they're throwing deep into the end zone. I thought they would have just run. They've been so successful tonight.
I think part of it, too, Jeff, is you mentioned the stats for the quarterback.
Yeah.
They want to get him back on
Yeah.
track, too, because they have a game next week that they need to worry about.
Yeah, 2 of 12 is 17%. It's not real good. But, again, just a sophomore, Brian, and running an efficient offense, to be quite honest with you.
Here they go. They're going to hand it off once again in the back and going to go and spinning his way down near the 5-yard line. And it's going to be Perry once again. It's going to be first down. It's going to be first and goal now. We have a Grizzly slowly getting up. I don't like the way that Spencer's holding his hand there. I guess Coda's arm maybe is he the first guy to get there and hit the back. Here they come quickly, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's Perry, and it goes right up the end zone, touchdown.
I think that was Hopper on that one.
Hopper?
He needed to get a touchdown tonight, Brian.
It's the one thing he hasn't had, right?
Yep. Yep, that's the only thing he hasn't had. He's up to 66 yards, Brian, so he's not going to quite make the – well, hold it. Yep, 66 yards. Not going to quite make that 3 100-yard rushers, but, gee, boy, they got a lot of rushing yards tonight.
Yes, they do. They have been very efficient on the ground, and the kicker has been pretty good himself as the kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:06 left to go in the ball game. It's now 52-20. Liberty extends their lead. Don't go away. We've got the end of this ball game coming up right after this.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
As we come back here to Liberty High School, Brian Erickson and Jeff Ivy. 3:06 left to go in the game. It's 52-20. Interesting game, Jeff, because Liberty, I mean, score-wise, it looks like they've dominated, but the Grizzlies were really in this for a while.
They were. They truly were, Brian. I really thought that, especially a couple defensive stands, but to Liberty's credit, they've ripped off some big runs tonight and were able to get some scores, pretty easy scores on quick drives, to be quite honest with you.
Right.
So, give them credit. They did what they needed to do. But McMinnville, they showed up tonight, Brian, ready to play. And other than some penalties problems tonight, I feel like they've really improved over the last 4 games.
Yeah, I think so too. And, run back there, it gets to about the 26-yard line. One of the few times they haven't been across the 30, I think.
Right.
And, I think there's some good things. You've got some guys who are injured. You've got some guys who are banged up down there. But they came in here, they fought hard, and this is a good Liberty team. This Liberty team, 3-1 coming into this game. They've won some big ball games, and the Grizzlies hung in with them, where they really haven't done that all season.
They did. 13th possession of the game for McMinnville tonight.
Wow.
It's a lot of possessions in a
Yes,
football
it
game.
is. Yes, it is. And here comes a guy coming in late for Liberty. Going to try to make sure he knows he's in the right spot. He's going to go over there, one of the defenders. All right, receivers. There we go. Drop back, and they go a slant pattern, throw him behind them. Incomplete. Pass was intended for McKay, I believe. Going to bring up second down.
Is on now 13 of 27 with 2 interceptions, 162 yards. That one just a little bit behind McKay.
Sometimes you'll get that with that quick slant pattern. That's a timing pattern right there.
Yep. And Liberty's done a good job of really keeping the lid on Grant Yoakum here in the second half. No receptions at all.
Wow.
So, he had 5 for 113 in the first half, nothing in the second half here.
Zion's going to pitch it to Martin. Martin's going to try to cut it up. He's going to get hit at about the 28, 29-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards. I think at 3 as they mark him back at the 28-yard line. So gain 2 yards. Okay.
So close to 100.
It's going to be third down now as we're at the 2:30 mark.
He needs to get to the 40-yard line, Brian.
All right.
And then not carry the ball again with a loss.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. Martin is in the backfield.
Come on.
Jeff's trying to get him 20, trying to will it for him.
I'd go out there and block for him if I could.
I'd like to see that. Here we go.
No, you wouldn't.
Bizon draws back. He looks. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it long. Has a receiver, and it is caught down to the 30. 20. One guy to beat. There's got speed, though, and he gets him inside the 10-yard line. Great pass and a great reception there by Bizon.
That was Ryder Darnell, Brian, on the reception. They mark him down at the 8-yard line, so big play there.
Interesting to see because Darnell beat this guy down there, and it must have been with a move. He did get caught, but Darnell's got some wheels. Did a good job of getting open, and a perfect pass there by Bizon.
74 yards on the play. Longest play of the season for anybody on McMinnville.
Love to see it.
Yep, it was a great job.
Down to 144 and counting. 52-20 is our score. Grizzlies in that diamond backfield. With its all tree on the bottom here, and they're going to hand it off and go in there, and nothing there. Good job there defensively. Ball was given to Thompson, and right there were the Falcons to immediately swarm in there.
Thompson just has struggled tonight, Brian. 4 carries for 6 yards. Granted, 2 of them are touchdowns, but they were 1-yard touchdowns. He just hasn't been able to, hit his stride, I guess, so to speak. And they use him a lot out of that diamond formation. So try and get blockers out in front of him, and he's the tough inside runner. They put McCabe in the backfield here on this one, it looks like.
Under a minute now, down to 50 seconds. Bizon is trying to decide what he wants to do. He's going to throw it. He's going to draw it back. He's going to look. He steps. He throws across his body. Has a receiver, and it is caught down to the 1-yard line.
That was Colin Hurley, Brian.
I was going to say, was that Hurley? We haven't called his name out tonight.
Word, what a play.
Hurley came up there and did a good job of getting there to the 1-yard line. Here we go. Grizzlies go with 19 seconds to go. Diamond backfield. It's going to be the handoff. Going to go to Martin. He's going to try to fight his way, and he fights his way. Does he get into the end zone? Touchdown, Grizzlies! Martin with the score with 10 seconds to go.
What a good drive to end the game. Leave yourself with some positive things to work on, Brian. That's going to put second touchdown of the night for Martin. Going to put him right at 90 yards, but that was a really nice drive at the end of the game.
Yes, it was, and down to 10 seconds, and they will go for 2 as they have all night long. And I say that, here comes the kicking unit.
Might as well try. The lefty.
That's Moon.
Yeah.
Here is the snap. It's good. Moon's kick is tipped and up and no good. 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. Our score now is 52-26. We'll keep it right here. Thanks for being with us here tonight on this beautiful Tuesday night. Just a reminder, we'll be back in action on Thursday night, and that'll be at home against Newburgh.
Yeah, going to be a fun one.
Yes.
Always is when you get the cross-county rivals going at each other.
We've had some interesting battles throughout the years.
They have.
So it should be
some
fun.
with playoffs on the line.
Yes. Some with not. I remember the year 08?
Yep, 08 to finish the season.
Yeah, and it was a great game, the last game of the season,
it
too.
Was.
So
oh my
kind of
goodness. Fun. There's a shocker score.
Okay, give it to us.
North Salem 21, Sheldon 14.
How much time is left?
Final.
Whoa.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Thank you, Willamette, huh?
Wow, that is huge. I wouldn't have guessed that, Jeff. Even even with everything going on, I still wouldn't have guessed that. But
wow.
North Salem is coming
on the road. North Salem was on the road.
Wow. North Salem is they got a couple of guys who Division I guys on that team.
Yeah, running back and
that's they single-handedly beat pretty much South Salem.
Yeah.
So here we go. We've got 10 seconds to go, and here is the kick, and it's going to be a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to bounce, see if we can get it there. The picked up at inside the 20 and taken outside of the 20 to the 23-yard line. And we've got 4.2 seconds to go, and that's where they'll probably take one play and call it good.
Well, Brian, it was a valiant effort tonight by McMinnville. I give them a lot of credit coming into Liberty, who's a good football team, and just unable to answer some of those big plays throughout the game.
Yeah, big plays, exactly. And that's what's really been the key here tonight for them. And now let's see if they can figure something out to make it happen and make things and make improvements for next week when they take on Newburgh.
Yep.
All righty, let's see what they decide to do. Going to hand it off to the backfield, and really nowhere to go, and that will end the ball game. Final score here tonight, 52-26. Liberty, they advance to 4-1. The Grizzlies, they go down to 1-4. Next week, the Grizzlies are back at home, and they'll be taking on the Newburgh Tigers. Don't go away. We've got the post-game show, and we will talk about this game and give you some stats as well as we come back here after this timeout here on AM 1260 KLYC in McMinnville and YamHillToday.com.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900. If you are looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany Ablin has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
As we come back here to Liberty High School, final score 52-26. Jeff, it was a game where Liberty came out strong, came out quick, but They slowed down a little bit because of the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies played a good game.
They did.
And then they kind of finished strong, though, as well.
They did. And really a prolific running attack, Brian, tonight. Over 550 yards of total offense, 533 of it on the ground. So Liberty pretty much did whatever they wanted to running the ball. They averaged just under 13 yards per carry. So every time somebody ran the ball, it was a first down. But McMinnville did, a lot of improvement has been seen from the first couple games to this game, Brian, against a very good Liberty team on the road. You go back home now for 3 out of the next 4. Only one more road game on the docket, and I believe that is at Sherwood. You get 3 of the next 4 on your home turf. That always helps, not having to travel. But I'm impressed with what McMinnville was able to do tonight against a team that had just some athletes on them that they couldn't always compete with, Brian. But Coach Tumlin definitely had them coached up tonight for the game here in Hillsborough.
Yeah, and it's good to see them come out here and do some really good things. Unfortunately, they won't come out with a victory, but I really like what they did, and I think it's good to have them be ready for next week, and that's even better to see as we will go up against the Tigers, and that game will be a pregame show at 6:45. And the post-game show will be at 7 o'clock. Or actually, the
post-game?
the game will
That's
be.
going to be a quick game.
No.
We're going to get running clock that early, huh? I will say this.
Long game tonight.
First game of the year without a running clock, either
Yes,
way.
it is. Either way.
That's an improvement there, too, except last week it was because you won.
That is true. That is true. Hey, let's go ahead, Jeff, and give us some stats here. And
real quick.
Yeah.
Total yards, 554 to 364. Liberty just ran all over the field tonight. 42 carries, 533 yards. McMinnville, 121 yards on 39 carries, 243 through the air for Bazan, 15 of 29, 16 and a half yards per reception. Or per completion tonight, Brian. So that's getting some things done. Penalties, concern for both teams. 19 penalties total between the two teams that were accepted for 184 yards. 10 of those and 94 for McMinnville, 9 and 90 for Liberty. Other area of concern, 2 interceptions tonight for McMinnville. No takeaways. Punts, very even. 4 for McMinnville, 35-yard average. 2 for Liberty, 31-yard average. And again, McMinnville dominates. I mean, dominates in time of possession. 31 minutes to 17 minutes. Not even close. Not even in the same ballpark. Real quickly, some of the highlights. Jackson James, 2 of 12 for 21 yards and a touchdown. But the big night tonight, 2 running backs over 100 yards. Mecky Perry, the starting running back, 16 carries, 187 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Jackson Rico, 11 carries, 264 yards on the ground tonight. 2 touchdowns, 24 yards per carry average. And Ethan Hopper, 66 yards on 8 carries and 1 touchdown. The 2 receptions tonight were both by Luke Newport, one of them for a touchdown. On the other side, Drew Bazan, a pretty decent game other than the interceptions, Brian. 15 of 29, 243 yards, no touchdowns on the night. Riley Martin, so close to that 100-yard threshold that I was hoping he would get to. 21 carries for 90 yards. Unofficially, of course, all this is unofficial. Maybe the coaches maybe it'll be 100 if you see it in the paper in a couple days. But maybe one of those swing passes really wasn't a pass. It was a lateral. Who knows? Thompson, 4 carries, 6 yards, 2 touchdowns. And like I say, Riley had 2 touchdowns on the ground tonight as well. Drew was on 13 carries, 19 yards, and Benson Strickland 1 carry for 6 yards. We mentioned Grant Yoakum, an incredible first half, 5 of 13. Don't know if he got a little dinged up. I know he went out one play when he got hurt. I don't know if that affected him for the rest of the game, but no receptions in the second half. Ryder Darnell, 2 receptions for 84 yards, both in the second half. But the big one, a 74-yard streaking play down the far side. Colin Hurry, 1 reception for 7. Jackson Altry, 1 reception for 12. Ben McKay, 4 receptions for 25, including 3 in the second half. And Riley Martin, 2 receptions for 4 yards, or for 2 yards tonight. So there were some very positive things to take away from tonight's game. Something to look forward to in a week of practice as you get ready for your cross-county rival. It's going to be fun. I think next week's game could be a lot of fun.
It should be fun. Should be a good time.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Oh, yes.
I'll be there.
You will be.
I will
That's
be.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. Thursday night, we'll be there.
Got to help me remember Thursday night, though.
Hello, Jeff.
Yeah.
If I see you driving
exactly.
by, we'll know, like, hey, come this way.
Time to come back.
Exactly.
Please.
6:45 is our pregame show. 7 o'clock is the game kickoff, and then I'll bring you all the action here at YamHillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC.
Good. And like I say, it was a lot of positive things to take away from tonight's game.
I agree. So even though they did not win, they did do some good things.
Yep.
Final score 52-26. We'll catch you on Thursday night. Everyone hear that? Thursday night, our game will be against Newburgh, and hopefully you'll be with us here on AM 1260 KLYC and YamHillToday.com. Jeff, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. It was a good night.
We will see you next Thursday. And for Jeff Ivey, I'm Brian Erickson. Final score, Falcons 52, Grizzlies 26. Good night, everybody.
the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly.